Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for some Imperialism. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. How are we doing today? Make sure y'all tap that screen as you're coming in. Welcome, everybody coming in here. Make sure you tap that screen as you're coming in. We're going to be live with college football tonight. All right, welcome. Make sure you tap that screen as y'all coming in. Randy coming in with the likes already. How are you doing today? Pretty good. How about yourself? I didn't get a video uploaded today for the second, or the part 4, I think it was. I haven't got that one uploaded. However, I'm going to get it tomorrow, and then we'll be good to go. But welcome, everybody coming in here. Make sure y'all tap that screen as you're coming in. But yeah, I'm ready for some more Imperialism here tonight. Hope you guys are as well. Not too shabby. Well, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that you're not doing too bad there. I need to get this spin and arrow. All right, there we have it. Welcome, everybody coming in here. Make sure you tap that screen. Yo, what's going on, Kyle? Looking to Imperialism and inevitable. UNC wins. Locked into it. Hey, we'll see if they get it done today. If they show up. If they're a team that shows up today. I mean, the Wolfpack did not show up, so, you know. We'll see if UNC shows up. I'm not too shabby. Glad to hear that from you. I'll probably just accelerate that right there, and we're getting ready to do this again. Before we get into it, let's just take a look at our college football map here so everybody can see it. So if you are new here, welcome in here. Make sure that you follow. But we are getting ready to be doing some more here. We got 69 teams, I believe. Welcome, Mads, coming in here. Welcome. Chavez, HVAC guy. You are one of the goats right now. HVAC, it is HVAC season. Before we get to football season, it's HVAC season. Carmen, What If, Steven, Kobe, Greg, Jason, Drew, Chavez, welcome, everybody. Make sure y'all are tapping that screen if you're coming in here. Make sure you follow if you are new. We'd love to have you back here. So college football is what we're doing. Imperialism here. We have got like 69 teams left here, and this is what we're looking at. So we're going to see if there's some big names. We had a lot happen. The first 3 parts were on part 5. We're going to be recording part 5 here tonight. If you are on Twitch, if you go to Twitch, which is Mylk TV, you can actually be a part of the video. Kyle's been a part of one, actually. He was actually a part of a short as well, so yeah. Yo, what's up, Nudes? The Milkman is here. Let's go. What's up? Welcome, Nudes. How about you? How are you doing today? Welcome. And Nudes will be a part of it, too. Anybody who's in the stream and chat will definitely be a part of it. But glad to have y'all here. And we're down to 69 teams. We got a nice amount left here. But I'm excited for this. But how are y'all doing tonight? And we're getting ready to spin to see the first team of the night here. Good man. Thanks. Go Rams. Yeah, they've taken over the Buffaloes and Air Force and North Dakota, or New Mexico. So, yeah, the Lobos. So, yeah, that's where we're at here. All right. Let's go ahead and spin and get our first team of the day. 69 remain, I believe. It could be wrong. I believe that's right, though. We're going with 69 remaining here. And it looks like, oh, my gosh, it's going to be TCU. I don't know if Evan is here. Evan has been waiting for TCU. Man, oh, man. Let me just make sure. I hope he's here. Do I have a Discord up? All right. I just told him because he's a big TCU fan. So we're going to slowly get there. Welcome, everybody coming in here. A lot of people just came in on TikTok, so welcome in here. We're showing a lot of people who joined, so welcome in here, guys. Welcome in here. I'm ready for football. Hope everybody is, too. And if you're just joining in, let me know who your favorite college football team is. And we'll see if we get to them tonight if they're still in here. So, TCU opportunity now. And I hope y'all can hear the music well. Maybe the music is a little bit better. It's very quiet still, I think, but I'd have to change that in the game. You know, there might be a way that I can actually change that up a little bit. Hold on. I might turn up the music there so y'all can hear it a little bit. Because I don't want y'all to miss the music. Because I think that adds to the thing. TCU. It is TCU. It is TCU. I'm going to turn this up to 75. No, we'll put it at 80. Okay, that should be a little bit better. All right, so it is going to be TCU, Evan. I wanted to let you know, though. All right. So I turned it up so that y'all could hear this. And there we go. All right, so TCU is the team. And just to clarify, so that I showed that a minute ago, TCU Horned Frogs. And let's see where they're going to go for the first game of the day. TCU at Texas. It's going to be Horned Frogs versus Longhorns. A battle of two of the... Oh, man, this is going to be a tough one. So TCU at Texas. And look, to the people of Twitch, welcome in here. Glad to have you here. We're going to run a prediction here if y'all want to. Who you think is going to win? TCU or Texas? You got 2 minutes to get your prediction in. It just started there, so if you want to be a part of that, go ahead, get your prediction in, ladies and gentlemen, on there. Just hate when you go to the depth chart and it becomes your road RT. What now? What? Right side. It's stuff like that. It really do be tough like that, right? Messages, my chat's messed up there. It's gonna be Texas, but at least it's gonna be close. It might be. Yeah, if you're on Twitch, you can go ahead and get your prediction in who you think is going to win this one between TCU or Texas. If we get enough people in here and doing these, we'll win some. Should you rebuild Kentucky? I mean, go for it. TCU? TCU, not a bad option. Yeah, we'll see what the tape is. We'll try a thing here to the side, though. Thanks for the likes there. Appreciate that, Evan. And college football something. Thank you for the likes. So... unfortunate for TCU, they're going to be on the road here, so Texas. How many stars Kentucky got? I have no clue. What do you mean, stars? Oh, stars. Yeah, stars. Oh, I don't know. I actually do not know. I don't think it shows the stars on this page, does it? All right, so the Texas versus TCU rivalry here. This will be a fun one there. Quarterback still Hoover, right? I think so. All right, so if anybody have the nerve to put anything there, you think they have 3 on the Dynasty page? Oh, they have 3 on the Dynasty page? Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Newts. So apparently, I think they got 3. I'm going to go with Newts. I trust Newts. So I think it's, they got 3, Coach Wooten there. All right, so it's going to be Texas versus TCU. And let's hop into this one. This could be tough, though. This is going to be tough for the Horned Frogs. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Appreciate that as well. Already up to 500. There we go. It's getting rowdy. By the way, Texas is the #1 team in this, by the way. I need to turn the music down slightly. So Texas is the #1 team in this game, so... is this quick play? We'll be watching it, and we'll simulate, and if it's close on the 4th quarter, we'll hop in. Thanks for the likes, college football. Glad to have you in here as well. If you are new, y'all need to make sure you follow, too. I just switched over here to TCU. TikTok just kept cutting in and out. I got you, Evan. No worries. So here we go. Let's see how this one goes. What team? It's TCU. You feel like it's going to be 31-7 Texas? Let's see here. Brandon, thank you for the likes here. Appreciate that. It's going to be Texas up 14-0 here early. So at the end of the first quarter, it's already 14-0. Texas trying to pile it on. It's 24-0. It's 24-3 at halftime. 24-3 at halftime. Oh, man, oh, man. It's 31-3. And TCU on a bit of a drive. We'll see if they can get any. Okay, so they do get a touchdown. They're still down by 21. Can they get a stop on Texas? Okay, they do. Can they score here? This will be an insane comeback. Nope, it's going to be Texas ball. The Longhorns are doing it. 30 seconds remaining. And unfortunately for the Horned Frogs. Man, oh man. Feel like 24 to... Oh man. So there we have it. And I didn't actually see what the final score was. It was just a lot to not very much. You were close to, I was going to say 31 to 10. Yeah, you just needed them not to kick that field goal. But man, oh man. Unfortunate for TCU. I'm sorry, Evan. Horns up, never any doubt. Never any doubt, was there? And here we go. Is the audio right? Does it sound... Oh, wrong thing. Does the audio sound okay? Like... Hold on 1 second. Let me try to hear what I'm saying. I think it sounds okay. I was trying to see if like the bounce of audio stuff there. Audio's final TikTok. Okay. Sounds good to you? All right, good. Okay, now I can hear myself again. Let me mute it. Okay. I can hear myself talk there. Not too high, not too low. It's good. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. So sorry about that, Evan. You missed 2015 or 2015 to 2016. Yeah, no, I understand. So sorry to the Horned Frogs. One of my favorite logo teams, but the Longhorns prevail. When I was there, the man we would always whoop up on Texas, but the times have changed. Yeah. Times have changed, huh? Times have changed. Why is it not letting me do that? All right, there we go. So here we go. Texas takes over a larger part of Texas. And that's it for the Horned Frogs. We're down to 68. But I'm glad it's not too high, not too low, though. That's all that matters there. So, moving on. Is it the Crimson Tide? And it is. You're going to bandwagon Texas? Fair enough. I mean, they took you over. Now, it's time for Alabama. Heavy hitter has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what the options are here. They could basically, if they thread the needle, they could get Jackson State, but it looks like Indiana, Memphis. Memphis is the most likely, and of course Auburn. So Bama has an opportunity to get a lot of land. In fact, most likely there. By the way, let me get those prediction thing out here real quick. Yeah, we'll just go with Texas there. And, yep, there you go. And let's spin the wheel here. Spinning that wheel. Alabama. Oh, it's down to the right, but where's it going to be? From the center of the logo. Let's put it right there. And from the center of the logo here, I believe that is Auburn. Yes. Okay, so it just clips the edge of Auburn. So we are going to get a good one. Alabama at Auburn. And we'll run a prediction here. While I'm setting this up, Alabama and Auburn. Y'all got 2 minutes if you're on Twitch. 2 minutes if you want to predict who you think is going to win that one. Alabama or Auburn. No, that wasn't Memphis. That was Auburn. It just clipped it. I followed it to the edge. Yo, what's up, Dashy? Welcome in here. I didn't get the thing. There we go. 68, just like March Madness. Now it gets real. Right. Yeah, exactly. Now we're going to have the big teams going to start facing off against each other. I mean, there's still some lower-seeded teams in there. Rah, thank you for the file there. Appreciate that, if that's how you pronounce it there. Do I take song requests? I do not. I'm sorry. I don't do song requests. But get your prediction in. Auburn or Alabama. We need some channel points on Twitch. All right, let's see here. So Auburn's the home team. Yeah, but everyone loved a good Cinderella, right? Wouldn't be too bad. So just to let y'all know, I think it's the Iron Bowl, right? It's the name of it. Yeah, the Iron Bowl. 89 overall Alabama Crimson Tide at the 84 overall Auburn. Tigers. If y'all would like to get your prediction in over on Twitch, you can get that in right now. We need some channel points. It's pretty fun. So Twitch is at Mylk TV, Mylk TV. And there's this, by the way. Sorry. Yep. Get your prediction in there. And someone put a little bit on Alabama. Fair enough. All right. All right, so we'll get it here. If you want to get your prediction in, it's almost time. Time for the Iron Bowl, though, ladies and gentlemen. Bama and Auburn. Yo, what's up, Chase? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? We'll see if there's a Cinderella that prevails, though, today. You think Bama wins? Did you get in on the prediction? Just get me even more ready for college football season. That's what I'm saying. I'm so excited for college football season because this is what we're going to be doing, is getting hyped up for this, right? So, and we're going to be doing, once NFL comes out next month, we're going to do it the same for NFL. Good, I'm doing pretty good, Chase. Welcome. Thank you for being here with us today. I hope you're ready for some college football simulation today. We'll see. A big name will go home today. Looks more like people said Auburn will win this game. They've predicted more money. They've predicted more channel points, but it's the same amount of people, so we'll see. All right, we'll see how the first quarter goes. Got it back and forth. Alabama scores first, 7-0. So Bama up 7-0 here after one. And Bama gets another touchdown. Auburn able to get a field goal there before halftime, but 14-3, not good there for the Tigers. And a quick touchdown by Bama. Not looking good for them. So we'll go possession at a time here. 21-6. Bama's up. Auburn has it here. Can they score to try to make it a one-possession game? And they turned it over. They fumble, and it's recovered by Alabama. So a fumble is the reason they lose the ball. Now Bama has it. And they're going to give it back to Auburn. 47 seconds left, and I'm afraid that may not be enough time. And a sack on a fourth down play is what ends it. And unfortunately there, it wasn't as close of an Iron Bowl as we could have gotten. But Bama comes out on top, going into Auburn to get the dub. And roll tide. Man. So Alabama, Crimson Tide. How many minute simulations you doing? Like 4? It's 5. I think it's set up to 5 minutes. Yeah, it's just like the generic 5. Ignore that shape. I did not intend for it to look like that. I don't know why it's doing it. I started to be like, wait a minute. It was just at the bottom it was having problems. Okay. So Bama taking up a larger area in Bama. Had to go to Bama after that. I know that. Nice. It was just good. Yeah. Yeah, so it's set up that way, and man, that's tough. That's a big name gone, Auburn. We're down to 67 teams, and the prediction goes the way of Bama. So if you predict Bama, congratulations. Now, let's see what the next team is on the board here. Yo, what's up, James? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome here. And we're going back to Kansas. Looks like we got the Jayhawks again today. The Jayhawks. We got any Jayhawk fans in here? Is there any Jayhawk fans in here? Well, welcome, James. Glad to have you in here. We're doing some Imperialism. Hopefully you are down for that and having a good time with this here tonight. So the Jayhawks will be taking on... Oh, that could be Missouri State. Let's just make sure. From the center of the logo. Oh, gotta make sure that I don't actually put it there. All right, so down. And yep. So we're going to do Kansas at Missouri State. And this is Missouri State's first introduction to the game. New team in the game. This will be the first time you've even seen them on this channel. So let's see how they do. And let's see if anybody will predict them. So running a prediction right now. on Twitch. We got Kansas and Missouri State. Who do you think is going to win? You got 2 minutes to get that in there. College football imperialism is really fun. It really is. I love it. I really do. I enjoy it quite a bit there. Kansas gets his dub. If y'all want to put some channel points on it, going on over to my Twitch channel, you can do that right away. Which is Mylk TV, by the way. But yeah, I try to do that. I try to make it as fun as possible there, nudes. But yeah. All right, welcome everybody coming in here for the first time. Glad to have you here. So at least we get to see a game at Missouri, right? So Missouri State at home, so that'll be fun. No, not Mississippi. There we go. And it's going to be Kansas. So again, Kansas 78 overall, 82 offense, 78 defense. Missouri State 69 overall with a 66 offense and a 64 defense. A lot of potential here. Josh Allen, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Allen is in here liking it up, so you better as well. Is Texas Tech still in it? No, they are knocked out. Hate to break it to you. Put money on Mizzou State. Hey, it's worth a shot. Maybe they get it done. I appreciate you for being in the prediction. All these other predictions, everybody that gets the more involved, the better it is for us actually getting them going. So, the Josh Allen in here, ladies and gents. So let's see. Missouri State. First time in this stream that we've seen this team. So let's see if they can pull it off here. James, thank you for the follow. I'm glad to have you here with us tonight. A lot of fun, though. The predictions are fun to make. That's what I think, too. Which Josh Allen, Bills or Jags? That's true. I can't see the picture. I'm assuming it's the Bills. Josh Allen, are you the Bills Josh Allen or are you the Jags Josh Allen? Sorry, I can't see. All I can see is your name, like your name popping up there. Bills. It is the Bills, Josh Allen. Welcome in here. You excited for your Bills this year? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this first quarter goes. Does Missouri State have a chance? Okay, so Kansas goes on a long drive and gets a touchdown, but they get the ball back after a short one by Missouri State that doesn't do anything. It's 14-0. Oh, a touchdown for the Bears. It's a pretty high-scoring game at halftime, 21-7. We'll see if it keeps going the same way. Missouri State with a drive didn't capitalize on it. It's 28-7. So Missouri State's going to have to do something here. Can they get back into this one? No, a long drive there, but it's going to be cut short there. They're not able to convert. Now it's back to Missouri State, though, with 45 seconds left. We haven't even got to watch a game yet because all the games that we've had so far are going so quick tonight. But Kansas knocks off Missouri State, and all the new teams are gone. Wyoming all the way. Hey, there you go. Wyoming is not a bad one. They're still in it as well. Who do you think the Buffalo Bills will take? Are going to be? How do you think the Buffalo Bills? Sorry, I forgot how to read there for a moment. I think they'll be okay. We'll see. I think that they are going to have some stuff. I don't know if they'll be as good as they have in the past, though. I feel like last year was a good. They need to get wide receiver help, honestly. But, we'll have to see, though. That was supposed to happen, right? Wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And then we'll take this border between them there. And Kansas will expand into Missouri. And we'll just move them over just slightly so that that's known there. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Yeah, they've got a huge area there. It's kind of long, too. It's a long boy. So, Missouri State, unfortunately for the new team in the game, is gone. And they're both gone now. So, let's see what the next team is. And James, thank you for the likes. Y'all appreciate that. 3.6K. Oh, we're staying in Missouri, maybe? Or no, we're going to Navy. Will they stay on the coast? If they keep on that coast like they have been, they might be successful. So let's see. The Navy. Any Navy fans of the chat? All right, here we go. Let's see where Navy goes. And hold on. Let's see. From the middle of the, it's got to be James Madison, right? Like, I don't think it's enough to hit just that. The middle of the logo right here is like the middle of the N. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. We're going to have Navy at James Madison. It's a little inland, though, but is that close enough for them to still stay there? So, all right. Let me get the prediction rolling. Navy and JMU. So, James Madison or Navy, get your prediction in right there. JMU all the way, they might just do it. Or James Madison fans. We got any James Madison fans in the chat? Tuned in, but hey, welcome, Colin. How you doing? Welcome in here. JMU's gonna get the dub. We'll see if they get it done. JMU 34 versus Navy 0. Wow, a lot of faith in James Madison, huh? Alon says it's gonna be JMU. James Madison, 76 overall. Navy's been doing a lot here. Larry likes Navy. So we are getting there. So let's look at the teams. Navy. All right. So Navy Shipman, 74 overall, 80 offense, 70 defense. James Madison Dukes, 76 overall, 75 offense, 72 defense. I think that 80 overall offense is what's carried Navy because I honestly think that matters so much here. Evan likes Navy. Navy gets it. All right, Krim. All right, we'll see if they come out on top. Get your final predictions in if y'all want to do who you think is going to win between Navy and James Madison. I'm live on Twitch, Mylk TV, Mylk TV. You can go over there, put your prediction in, win some channel points. You got a little bit of time left for that. All right, but here we go. Navy and James Madison. Navy, keeping close to the coast this whole time, has really gotten pretty good, right? Like, it's helped out quite a bit. And that's how it works, right? As long as they hold that coast and they can get to water, they're going to feel good about it. But if they try to go more inland, I don't know how good that's going to work for them. They need to attack around the coast, you know? That's what they should do. Thanks for the likes, y'all, too. Appreciate that. And the prediction is locked in, ho. The Dukes versus the Midshipmen. James Madison's not bad in football, though, I will say. They really aren't that bad in football. All right, so let's jump ahead to the first quarter, see how it is. And Navy goes on a long drive for a touchdown. So at the end of one, 7-0 here for the Navy. It's 14-0 for the Navy. Okay, it's just 14-0 there. I thought Navy was going to score another touchdown there. That offense for Navy is really carrying them. Their defense isn't great, but all right. So we're in the fourth quarter. It's still 14-0 here. Navy have the ball. They're driving down the field. It's 21-0. My gosh, the Navy are destroying right now. The comeback time. Comeback time. Oh no. Navy got the ball back. They kick a field goal there. They got it back. JMU turned it over. JMU turned it over again. It's 24-0. And that is how it'll finish. We've not watched the game yet, but the Navy take over James Madison. Told you Navy had it. Krim had it. Krim got it 100%. And Krim, if you would have put some a prediction in here on Twitch, you would have won you some channel points. But yes, the Navy come out on top. Big win there. Man, oh man. And I'll be excited to move the logo of the Navy over a little bit because now it can breathe. It can finally breathe a little bit. It can finally breathe and be seen. Now we're going to do here. We're going to make this pop real quick. Hold on. Outer glow. We're going to make it as large, but we're going to do that so it can be seen better. They've deserved it. They've done well, so we got to do that for the Navy there. Arizona's still alive. Arizona's gone. I'll let y'all see the map while I get ready for taking this team out. So, Navy's still in. We just took out James Madison. So James Madison's gone. We're down to 65 teams. But yeah, Arizona's gone there. Yo, what's up, Chip? Welcome in here. Davies defense, wow. Yeah, I know, right? Davies defense, I guess you don't have to have a high overall for it to work. So I guess you don't have to have a high overall for it to work. But here, let's spin that wheel, see who's next. 65 teams left, though. Oh, North Carolina. And it is. It's time to see what the Tar Heels can do if Kyle's here. Kyle will be excited. But who will the Tar Heels be facing? A lot of options here. They could be facing ECU, Duke, Wake Forest, Appalachian State, Clemson, or Georgia. A lot of heavy hitters here. Do you have any Tar Heel fan? My home state? It is. It is my home state. Any Tar Heel fans in the chat here? Let's see who they have to face. Yeah, where's the arrow going to point? To the coast. Nobody's out there. You know what'd be funny? Oh, up to the left. Oh, it's the Pirates. That's 100% the Pirates. Easy dubs. I'm going to double check just to make sure, but like, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be the Pirates. Yep. So we're going to do UNC at East Carolina. You know what we should do? If it points out of the ocean, we should just make it the Navy, right? I'm just kidding, by the way. But that would be funny. So, UNC or ECU. Get your prediction in. It started now. Upset time. Let's go, Pirates. How do you make the interactive map? I made it myself. This is in my... I have... this is my Photoshop application, so I've just made it myself. So I literally just make it myself. Creed, thank you for the like, or for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I custom made my own map and everything, too. So, yep. North Carolina. I am in North Carolina. North Carolina, we can talk about this. Let me tell you something. I know, just paying you inside to say, let's go Pirates. Oh, no, I know. No, he did. It did. It hurt. But, you know, you got to do something, right? I mean, I got a pirate flag back here. I literally got a pirate flag back here, so... It works. It works. Not those Pirates, but... So, it is going to be ECU. I had to think for a second. ECU at home. Is it technically a rivalry between UNC and... It is a rivalry, technically. North Carolina, ECU. Look at that. UNC wins this blindfolded 7 days a week. Evan coming in with the Panther Paw. Thank you so much there for the Panther Claw. I'm so ready for football season. I can tell you what. I have been so excited. I watched the video of Tyrone McMillan's retreat in Minnesota with the guys, and I just loved it. How do you determine the home team? Just curious. So whatever team's selected is the one that's on the attack, so they're going away. And whatever place it's points, it's like the battle's happening at that place, if that makes sense. So it's like they spin the wheel. It's like UNC is going to Eastern Carolina. That's how I've been thinking of it. McMillan is going to be so good. I know, man. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to do it something like that. Well, yeah, I was thinking of it as like a war. So, like, this team is trying to go on this team's turf and do it. McMillan's going to be so good. Yeah, and Jonathan Brooks. Man, I wish Jonathan Brooks could stay healthy. You love this? Like you want to do it yourself, right? No, I get it. Yeah, that map's hard to make. I'm going to be honest with you. I had to trace the whole United States and everything here. Can't wait for Appalachian State football this upcoming season and my freshman year. Hey, well, hopefully you enjoy that. But, yeah, you got to enjoy time at the App State. I've went to a lot of games there. It's a lot of fun. Dowdle will be good for y'all. I do, too. Especially as a second back. He's just a one-year option for us. Carolina is just going to do that and see what they want to go for there. But we drafted ETN as well. It has been 2 at once. It gets wild. Oh, I bet so. As Petey Papa would say, North Carolina, come on and raise up. All right. So let's jump ahead. Two teams I despise. Can they both lose? You know, if they tie, it's over. No, I'm just kidding. As someone from Montana, it's sad. It is wide out. I would love to have Montana State in this game, you know, but it's not there yet. 14-0 Carolina, by the way. UNC up 17-0. And we'll see if there's anything for the Pirates to do here. And so they get a touchdown. They're down by 10. They're going to have to get a stop at the ball back if they want it. And now they do have the ball back. So they got to score and then try to get the ball back. And no, they just immediately turn it over by an interception. And that doesn't matter. We've had some rivalries here today, but not a one of them we've even had to watch. So UNC is going to take a large chunk. We need some Division II teams. That's what I'm saying. I'd love some Division II teams. Or just like, let me get FCS in here, you know? Let's get FCS in this game. And then I feel like they could do that with an update, honestly. Maybe if there's like some people that are dedicated to doing that in particular, that could really change something, you know what I'm saying? But let's see, do better. Build around Bryce Young, and the coach got fired second week of free agent signing. That's pretty tough. Dang. Could bring Montana State to glory. I mean, the option's there, right? The option is there. So let's see that. And oh man. So all we got to do is take that. Lot of that blue going up the coast now. I can move that up a little bit, dude. That's what we're looking like here on the coast. A lot of it is Carolina blue there. Billy B is taking us all the way. Billy B. There's nobody better for an Imperialism, right? North Dakota State deserves to be in here. Yeah, North Dakota State, South Dakota State would be great. Now we just need to get rid of that nasty Duke section. Yeah, right. FBS glory specifically. Yeah, right. Pick a number between 1 and 5. We'll go 3. All right. So, well, on one side it's good. East Carolina's out, but on the other side, UNC's still in. So there was no winner in that one. There was only losers. Like, oh, we get Wake Forest out? Nah. I'd rather see Wake. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. The Duke Blue Devils is the next team picked. And we could be seeing UNC again. It's either going to be UNC or Wake Forest. We got a battle here. It's going to be a battle inside here. And it's going to be Duke at UNC. Another rivalry. You got to like it. You got to like it. So, UNC or Duke. 2 minutes to get your prediction in there. If you're on Twitch, Duke is disgustingly good at college football Sims this year, right? You got to be careful here. I mean, it's a much better basketball game for sure. It's a much better basketball game for sure, but still might be pretty fun to watch here. Let's see if it automatically. All right, look. So look, EA, let me have Duke on that left side to make it easier on me. Nope, they didn't want to make it easier on me. At least North Carolina and NC State aren't that far. All right. Yeah, it's basically a basketball game, though. All right, so Duke, like I said, though, Duke is kind of worrisome in this one. All right, so the battle over the victory bell here, 84 overall, Duke Blue Devils, 83 on offense, 88 defense. Wow, I did not realize their defense was that high up. Versus the 80 overall for the Tar Heels with the 80 offense and 82 defense there. So get your prediction in if you're on Twitch. Duke or UNC, we need some channel points there. You got 1 minute left. So if anybody wants to put something on Duke, you might win some channel points there. Duke defense got to get them to win. Right. Larry likes UNC there. Colin, thank you for the likes, y'all. Appreciate that. 12,000 likes already, so thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. All right. So, Duke and UNC. Big Wake Forest is so cooked. I mean, just stay out of they beat Virginia Tech though. They beat Virginia Tech, so Duke 7, North Carolina 10. Okay. .88 defense for Duke is so fake. Now maybe someone will know this because I don't know. I thought Duke's field was supposed to be blue in the future. Did they change that? Was that just like a fever dream or like? Have I gotten any crazy upsets yet? App State beat Tennessee. We've done everything. It's on my YouTube channel up there. It was pretty good, though. So anything like that, it's on YouTube if you want to check back the old ones. But App State beat Tennessee. So, all right. See how the first quarter goes here. And UNC up 7-0 at the end of one. Boise State lost to Oregon. Boise has the trademark, so unless Blue gives them permission, no go on that one. Okay, I thought that they could. I thought they made a picture out about that. So we're tied 7-7 here, and Duke's up 14-7. So Duke has the ball right now. They're up by a touchdown. Can they add on to it? Okay, so now UNC is down. They're down by 2 scores. They're going to have to get a touchdown, another one. That's crazy, though. Yeah. So now UNC scores. So Duke is up by a touchdown. Now UNC has to get a stop for us to hop into the game to watch. They do. Tar Heels down by a touchdown. Let's hop in. 2:10 left here. That early tutty had me scared. Weird team basketball played on the field. Right. Why are they playing basketball on a football field? No, but I didn't know that. I saw they had posted something like that, but you jinxed it. Oh, no. All right, so the 2-minute warning there. You see lots of rumors, too, and rumors of LSU having a purple field. Huh. There was I swear that, like, Duke football put out a picture of a blue field, though. Maybe I'm just, like, dreaming that, but I swear they put that out. But you know, like, Coastal Carolina, they kind of have a bluish field. It's like bluish-green. It's their color, you know. Throw over the middle, caught by UNC. He's at the 40, at the 30, down about the 28-yard line where they're marking there, but a big first down there. Colin's like, oh, no. Thanks for the likes, though, Colin. Appreciate it. Actually, you're surprised that none of these schools have attempted a basketball game in their football stadium. Well, they don't have as many fans show up for the football games. They might as well use it for basketball. It's possible. And, yeah, Coastal Boise and Eastern Washington have their own colored field. Yeah, Eastern Washington is red, right? Throw to the side. It's going to be caught. And a yard short of the first down. Almost called Wake Forest downfall. Almost. 2nd and 1. Outdoor basketball games. Yeah, the red looks weird. Yeah, no, I know, right? Yeah, the Inferno one, right. 1:20 left here. They're going to hand the ball off at a run. And tackle the line of scrimmage. I mean, if we can play one on an aircraft carrier, I seem like a football stadium is possible. No, I agree. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. A basketball game there 100% makes sense. Navy's about to act like they want to have like an active battleship to do it. 3rd and 1, and they don't get enough. It'll be 4th down and 1 now. This will be an NBA in-season tournament court soon, right? Overtime. Well, they got to get that touchdown. It's 4th and 1. It could all come down to this right here, and we know how bad the clock management has been. But yeah, red on the field is very wild. But thanks, Brandon and Colin, for the likes. So 39 seconds. Ball snapped. Under pressure, throws, it is caught, touchdown. And the Tar Heels are an extra point away from tying it up. So, yeah, extra point away from tying it up. Not a whole lot of time left here, even if Duke does get the ball. Well, they will get the ball back, but will they be able to do anything with it, though? But yeah, I mean, 100%. An aircraft carrier, large. So 33 seconds. Duke has all 3 of their timeouts as well. So we're looking at the crowd. This is not accurate, though. There's never that many fans at this stadium. Going for 2? Nah, they're going to the extra point. And the kick's up. It's good. That's how you know it's fake, chat. Because there's fans in it's a full stadium. There we go. Kick us away. And here comes the return. And it's down to 15. All right, so 30 seconds left, and they got to go a long way. But a field goal will help them. Yo, what's up, Kaylee? How are you doing? Throw down the field. It's caught. And he's going to be down about the 40. Or no. Where did he put him? Yeah, the 43. You said Ohio State beat a bad team in triple overtime, right? Yes. They beat Bowling Green. It took them to 3 overtimes. Has Buffalo taken over the whole country yet? No, they're still in, though. Buffalo is still in. They haven't played yet. They're out to the side. It's going to be caught, and they don't get much there. It's inbounds, too. They might need to take a timeout, but they're not going to. They're just going to waste time. There's 13 seconds left. They're just going to let the clock run out with 2 timeouts. They better play like this in real life. There's only 5, 4, 3, 2. They're not even going to get a playoff. And Duke terribly manages the clock. We're going overtime. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Overtime. At least take a timeout and throw a Hail Mary. I mean, yeah, they had 2 left. Clock management by Duke. Billy B could never. Coach, do something. It's like, use a timeout. All right, so overtime to determine it. No better way between this rivalry. So Carolina will go defense first. Here we go. It's rigged for Belichick. That's how it's programmed. They're like, make him win. He's not even in the game, but make him win. The throw, it's going to be caught, and enough for a first down to be first and goal. So first down and goal at the 8. Waiting for the ball to be snapped here. First down. He's got it. Looks. Throws over the middle. It's going to be caught. And touchdown. Duke gets a touchdown. And extra point away from putting the pressure here on UNC. Duke is used to getting the shot off with 3 seconds left. I mean, yeah. They need Coach K out there or something. See what he's up to. At least he knows how to call timeout. But no. I've been at this stadium, though. I actually, when I was in, like, middle school, we visited here. And we toured it. And I remember seeing this stadium. Duke is just getting shot off 3 seconds, so. Appalachia State is in a bad spot. Yeah, it's terrible. Coach K would be an interesting football coach. Duke the best team in NC. I don't know. Coach K is afraid since we retired him. All right. I don't know. We'll see. They might be this year. Looking back, looking down the field. He's going to keep it himself. He's got a first down and more. And he's down about the 12. Duke could be the best team in North Carolina as of right now. I don't think it's going to be State for a bit. They'd have to really surprise me, but I'm excited to see what they do this year. But I don't have high expectations. Last year was going to be great until, Grayson McCall had to retire from football. Not just the season, from it permanent. And the quarterback going to take it out here to the side. He's at the 10, 5, and it's going to be first and goal at the 1. I mean, Duke did go to the championship in year 2 without him. They good. Right. You got to believe in your team, my team. I mean, yeah, I'm being a little realistic, but no, I got you. I mean, I hope they can. I like the quarterback. We'll see. Ball snapped here. They're going to hand off to run to the right side. And the defense stuffs them. They can't go anywhere. Second down. I mean, I'm hoping. I just, last year I got really hyped up for NC State, and it was a terrible year. It was rough, too, because, NC State and App State were bad last year. A toss out here to the left side. They're going to go the other way, and he's able to push through to get the touchdown that time. And an extra point away from sending it to double overtime. So he kind of changed, Duke probably going to go 9-3. I mean, that's pretty good, though. Right? That's pretty good. What conference is NC State? ACC? Yep, ACC. They are the ACC. You think Duke blocks the PAT? All right, we'll see then. If they do, that'd be a wild way to win a game this close. a missed / blocked PAT to end a rivalry game like this in overtime would be wild. But can they do it? The kick, it gets in. So we're tied. We're going to the double overtime. Now Carolina will have the ball first. That UNC versus App State game in 2022, that was an amazing game. That was a wild game. Back and forth and back and forth. And it was like 60-something to 50-something, right? Throw over the middle. It's going to be caught here. And a first down. UNC moving the ball there. Block kicks don't happen much in Sim, unfortunately. Yeah. We seen a missed kick for the win, though, the other night. 63-61. Yeah, that's wild. I remember watching that game like, what is going on? So 1st and 10. Ball snap. They can hand it off. Run up the middle. Looks like a lot of green in front of him there. It's going to be first. Oh, it's going to be 2nd and inches. I thought it was 1st and goal. Colin, thank you for the follow there. Yo, what's up, Braylo? How we doing? Welcome. Welcome. App State scored 40 in the 4th quarter. It was wild. It was a wild game. I was hoping that they could pull it off, but, man, just came up short. Oh, the lights got turned out. They're not used to football being played that late. But they hand the ball off. No, he's going to keep it himself. He's going to lose yardage. So 3rd and 2. That's a key 2nd and inches to 3rd and 2 for them, though. So all the pressure here. Because if they stop them, they may decide to go for the field goal, and then Duke just needs a touchdown to win it. But 3rd down and 2. All right, so here we have it, 3rd and 2 here for UNC. Can they keep the drive alive and potentially try to get a touchdown? Empty backfield, so they are going to be throwing. Quick throw out to the end zone. He's got a receiver in the corner, wide open, nobody on him. He's going to catch that, and UNC with a touchdown. They're going to go for 2. You're loving the UNC hate? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's part of the game, you know. It's just part of life. I dislike UNC probably more than any team in any sport. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't like Duke either, but, like, I definitely like them more. Talk about busted coverage. They might as well just said not even put anything on him. Or there wasn't a defender in the same yeah, that's what I'm saying. So here we go. They're going for 2. Who was covering him? I don't know. Ghosts. They're seeing ghosts. They're going to do an option, a pitch out, and they don't get the 2. So they try to go for the option play. They're not able to convert the 2-point conversion now. Duke will have it. If they have to get the touchdown, and they will have to go for 2, so they can't do an extra point. They have to go for 2 regardless. Duke read that well. They really did. Going back. Under pressure. He's sacked. And a big loss there. It's going to be 2nd and 18. That's what UNC needs desperately, though. Mims with the sack. First sack of the day. Are they sure this is an 88 defense? I know, right? That was that 12% they're missing. I'll tell you that. That coverage they were missing, that was that 12%. A quick throw out. It's going to be caught. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. So a lot of yards gained back there. Gained 11. Imagine how high the lineman would be filling IRL in an overtime game of this rivalry. Right. It would be really hype here. You got to love that one. Best game of the night so far. Yeah, it really is. And you got to love that for the rivalries. Wish we could have had more from the Iron Bowl, but, you know. 3rd and 3 here for Duke. They're going back, looks, throw in the middle. He's got a receiver in the slot, and it's going to be 1st and goal down at the 10. So, Duke marching here after the sack on 1st down, able to get some yards. We'll see if they can keep going. Thanks for the likes. I'll appreciate that. It's going to be 1st and goal just inside the 10. Duke in the shotgun formation here. Less man I have to see, the better. Well, I mean, that's fair. They're out of the side, but a catch there, they're going to lose some yards. But if they would have had a closer game and potentially lost, then that would have changed a lot there. That could have changed quite a bit, you know? I mean, honestly. I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? All right, so here we go. 2nd down and goal. Ball snapped. Throw. It's going to be caught inside the 5. He's able to break away from the tackle. It's going to be 3rd down and short. But 3rd and goal here from the 3. 3 yards away from Duke trying to tie this one up. Can they get it done here? I feel like Bama's going to be at least in the top 10. They might be. So 3rd down and goal. 3 yards away. They're going to hand the ball off to the right side, and nobody's able to get there. Runs it in, touchdown. Now Duke will go for 2 for the win. Can they get the win on the road in Chapel Hill? Or are we going to a 3rd overtime? Brandon, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Buffalo going top 5 for sure. There was holding. There was holding. No flags on the play, apparently. The game that never ends. So here we go. It's a 2-point conversion here for Duke. Can they get the win? I think running in these situations is the worst thing that you can do. And if they run right here, it's over. Oh, they're doing the option themselves. Did he just slide? He just slid. Y'all saw that. So we are going to triple overtime. Duke doesn't want to win. So here they go. Fake throw. It is caught, and they get the 2. He got scared. He slid, so they get that 2-point conversion. Told you it's rigged. Oh, my gosh. It feels like it. Now, can UNC force a 4th overtime or have Duke won it? UNC, they're going to do the option again. Did they learn from it this time? He's short. He's just short. And Duke holds on. Man, that was... Challenge it. I mean, it was close. There's no challenges either. He just pulled an Anthony Richardson. He's like, yeah, pull me out. He went like this. So Duke has came into Chapel Hill and has got the dub. Man. So if you didn't like the Duke in there before, shield your eyes because it's getting ready to get larger. Look, I'll do you the benefit of the doubt there. If you are a fan, you don't have to see that color behind UNC. So there we go. Duke is taking over the coast. And the UNC fans, welcome to the couch. We say here, just waiting. Man, oh man. So Duke takes out North Carolina. So we're down to 63 teams. Dig to Duke. Congratulations there. They cheated. Doesn't count. Let's play basketball. It's a best of 3. They're going to play basketball, and then they're going to finish it off in baseball. Oz is a lifelong UNC fan. How you feel about this outcome? I feel great. UNC should have had Drake May. We'll see who's next here. You think NC State gets rights to one of the Dakota states? Yeah, there you go. They'll take North Dakota. We're going to Kentucky, Western Kentucky. Let's see what the Hilltoppers can do here. Hilltoppers not a great spot. We have any Western Kentucky fans in the chat? Any Western Kentucky fans in here? Ooh. It might be Memphis. All right, we're going to move that down just a tad so I can actually put it in the center here at the hand. And remember, it's whatever color it hits. If it hits the border, we keep going. So, yep. We got this right here. It is going to be right here to Memphis. So, Western Kentucky at Memphis. And the chat goes mild for Western Kentucky there. Right. Memphis, it is. Let me get the thing here. Western. Where's Kentucky? And then. All right, predictions in there if you're on Twitch. Let me know who you think's going to win. Good evening, still on. Welcome in here. How are you doing today? Let me flip the blind thing over so I can actually see the game. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Memphis has been good, by the way. My active, always. Western Kentucky. All right, let's see. Western Kentucky, 73 overall, 71 on offense, 70 on defense. Memphis Tigers, 77 overall, 76 offense, 80 defense. Their defense is significantly better. I mean, both, it's all better, but the defense is significantly better. So you would think that Memphis is not going to give up a lot of points here, but we'll see what they do against the Hilltoppers. Jeremiah, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. If y'all want to go to Twitch, Mylk TV, Mylk TV, get your prediction in. You got a little bit of time here, less than a minute. Who you think is going to win this game? Win you some channel points, and yeah, use those in the stream. Automatically advance Memphis. It's a fun way. It's a way that you can bet for fun and gamble without losing actual money. So, if you do follow on Twitch, then you get like 300 channel points. So, yeah. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Appreciate that. Hilltoppers is an interesting mascot. It really is. It really is. Memphis 23-14 there. See if Memphis loses, take them out of the FBS. Oof. I mean, those are some pretty significant ones there, right? Pretty significant words. All right, so here we have it. Let's see how this first one goes. See how the first quarter goes here. And Memphis scores. They're up 7-0 here. Memphis has the ball back now. We'll see if they do anything into the second quarter. 14-0. West Kentucky not able to do anything yet. So at the end, at the end of the first half, it's 14-0. Memphis up. Okay, so they scored incredibly quick there, 28-0. We'll see if anything happens on this next drive here for the Hilltoppers. No, 28-0 here, still for Memphis. Not even close here. 43 seconds left. And it is another dominating fashion. We have literally had hardly anything to watch here besides the amazing one. If WKU wins, I'm going to drop another gift. Well, no need to worry. Save your money because there ain't no chance. There's no chance for them here. If you predicted Memphis, congratulations because they just won easily. Easily there, 28-0. Man, Memphis expands slightly more. Memphis has won a lot of games, I tell you. It's been fun to watch, but Memphis really doing what they need to do. The Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, goodbye. We're down to 62 teams. Memphis is on a tear. They really are. This is what experts are expecting Texas. Every Texas game to be like. Right. Western Kentucky, Bailey Zappi. Hey, he lives on. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. We're going to Utah, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to be the Utes? It is. So the Utah Utes. Yeah, they got a chance to take up a lot of land. There are a lot of places that they could go significant land. BYU, Colorado State, or Wyoming. But they got the in-state rivalry there. I mean BYU too, but they can take Utah State on. Either way, we're gonna have a good one here, I think. We got any Utes fans in the chat, by the way? Any Utes fans? It's to the right, and it's gonna be Utah at Colorado State. So we're going to Colorado State. So the wins between Utah, Colorado State. Each prediction in if you're on Twitch. Utah by 13, Utah 27-7. Predictions in for y'all, by the way. All right, we'll switch on over here. Think Utah takes this. Utah by 13. All right. Colorado State gets to be the home team. And they're 74 overall. Utah is probably a higher overall. I'm sure they're ranked, right? They got to be ranked, right? No, they're not. 82 overall, though. They might be at some point, though. Dude says, let's go Rams. Let's see if your Rams can get it done here. But, yeah, 82 overall Rams. I'm sorry, 82 overall Utah Utes, who have an 85 offense, 82 defense. Colorado State's defense is their problem. Luckily for them, their offense is better, but that might have them not ranked but solid. Gotcha. Well, they're on the cusp of it. I've seen a lot of these now, like the overall, and like that means they're not far. They're probably receiving votes, and a couple wins could definitely put them in there, but very close. All right, Utah, Colorado State. We'll see who comes out on top. If Utah wins, you'll drop another gift. All right, bet. Let's see, Utah are 75-28 versus Colorado State. We'll see if they get to 76 today, because this one's official and would actually go into the record book. So if this one does, I mean, it's got to count. So, Newts, you like the Rams more than like the Buffs, or what? We got quite a bit of channel points in the prediction here. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what we get here tonight. You do? Yes? Well, good, good, good. I was just curious what you thought. All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 30K likes already. Let's go. Appreciate all the likes, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Make sure that y'all follow if you are new here. We'd love to have you back. Colorado State goes on a good drive. Utah answers right away. So 7-7 at the end of one. So scoring is good there. Lots of family have gone there. Nice. So 17-7 here. Utah is up at halftime. We'll keep going. It's been so long. What's up, ALG? Welcome in here. Let's see how the third quarter goes there. Utah. Okay, so we're tied. All right, so let's see. It's 24-17. Colorado scored just a minute ago. But so Utah's up by a touchdown, 24-17. Let's see if the Rams get a stop here. They do not. So now Colorado State needs to score and get the ball back for us to hop in. So can they score here? They do not. So it's a 10-point lead here for Utah. It's 34-17. Not looking too hot here for Colorado State. Back to Utah, and unfortunately for them, not enough. It was a good run for Colorado State. They had a lot of land, but Utah going to take it over. But yeah, it's been a while though, ALG. How are you doing? But pretty easily there. Utah gets the dub. So let's see here. Yo, coming in with the GG gift. Thank you, Evan. Appreciate that. I've never seen that one. That was a nice one, though. Thank you. I loved it. Did you, Alex? Well, welcome in there, Alex. Glad to have you. I don't know if you remember. I think so. I'm so sorry. It has been a hot minute for me as well. But welcome in here. Glad to have you. How are you doing? All right, let's see here. Can we get I swear I don't mean to make a certain shape. Anyway. So sorry to Colorado State. Utah, though, expanding. Try to make it a little bit larger there. Give them a little bit of more room. And, man, there we have it. Utah. I'm not going to put them over here because this is, like, mainly where they're located. I'm trying to keep it more central, but love when I win bets. Right. At least we won Colorado. That's true, right? A&M lost to Louisiana Tech. Yeah, it's true. A&M lost to Louisiana Tech. That is a big upset. When you record the soccer games and stuff. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, Texas A&M got knocked out by Louisiana Tech, so it's been a hot minute. Sorry to break that to you too, but it is on my YouTube channel if y'all want to go check it out there. For some reason, I got a splash there beside Ball State, but Colorado State, we appreciate your effort, but unfortunately, the end of the road has come. Yeah, it was a tough one, Holden, but welcome in here. Glad to have you here with us today. Speaking of Texas, are we going to Texas? No, we're going to Oklahoma, Tulsa. Let's see what the Golden Heart. Oh, well, the map's gone. I zoomed way far out. My bad. Did y'all enjoy the little trip that we took to another planet there? All right, let's see where Tulsa has to go. It's up. It's going to be Tulsa at Kansas. We're going to see OU. The map is under siege. It is. So Tulsa at Kansas. We get that in here. Who wins between Tulsa and Kansas? Get your predictions in here on Twitch. I think everything I've said has been wrong. Don't get it if that's the case. Don't gamble, right? Tulsa versus Kansas could be a fun one. It could be, and it's gonna be in Kansas. So Tulsa, please win. Hawk Chalk Jayhawk. The Golden Hurricanes, or the Jayhawks there. Kansas wins, will drop another. All right, bet. Kansas and Tulsa. Bet. We'll see if they pull it off. So Tulsa, Golden Hurricanes, 72 overall, 67 offense, 68 D. Why are they so high? Tulsa's got some crazy special teams. Like, that's all it. 250 on Kansas, and I don't feel good about it. Fair enough. I mean, how are they 72 overall? That special teams must be really good and special. 78 overall Kansas, 82 offense, 78 defense. All right, let's see. We'll see. What is it, the Tulsa fight song? I have no clue, actually. I'm not familiar with that. But I'll tell you what, we do have a band director in the chat. Also going to need to win like 12 to 10, right? We're going to need to win it like that. We'll see this little intro here. I just want y'all to know, if you are doing predictions or anything like that, I never start the prediction until I've seen that the time is run out. So I don't want y'all to ever feel like somebody has an advantage. So don't worry. If you ever do a prediction here on Twitch, you're never in worry. There's not going to be any extra evidence for somebody. Is when you can find out. All right. This could be the most low scoring game. It really could be. It really could be. All right. So let's see how this first quarter goes. So 0-0. And it's still the most low-scoring game. It's still 0-0. This helps Tulsa out, though, if it's low-scoring. But Kansas says, nah, we're going to score. So at the end of the first half, it's 7-0 Kansas. So Tulsa not completely out of it. But it is 14-0 for Kansas now. So here we go. 14-0 going into the fourth quarter here. You got the Jayhawks. Well, they're up 17-0. That's a pretty good look there. All right, so Kansas just got the ball back. They stopped the Golden Hurricanes. It's 17-0. It's still 17-0. And it's over. Kansas shuts out the Hurricanes. My controller's disconnected. What do you mean? It's literally plugged in. 17-7. So they did get a touchdown to end it, right? So they did get a touchdown. It was pretty much looking. Oh no, they didn't. I swear I thought it said 17-7 for a second. Anyway, I'll look back on the recording. I could be just blind. 17-0. Man. Nice to know you. Tulsa was here, and then they weren't. Yeah. So, congratulations if you predicted Kansas. Kansas had a pretty good win there. Special teams failed them. I know, they really did. They must have. The special teams weren't special today. They weren't special today. And Evan coming in with the GG gift. Thank you so much for the GG gift, Evan. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you, Jayhawks, getting the dub there. And I like the Hurricanes, but not those. But man, Kansas is expanding there a little bit. Got a solid little gain there. All right, so let's get Tulsa out of there. We're down to 60 teams. Let's see. So we've taken out 9 tonight so far. 9 teams have been eliminated so far. We're in the S's. South Florida. It is South Florida. We've not had many Florida games at all. So, like, this is new. Luckily, it's a team that can actually face different teams. So, let's see. Who will South Florida have to face? It's Miami. So, from one hurricane to another. The Bulls at Hurricanes. Or actually, don't. You think K-State could be a sleeper college football team this year? It might be. They could be. So, USF. Miami. All right, prediction is there if you want to get your prediction in. So we're going to the Dolphins Stadium. Bulls gonna get. They might be, Larry. They might be. This could be a tough one for them. Miami. So Miami's ranked 13. So let's see what the tell of the tape is here. Just like the Panthers sleeper wild card. I would love it. I need it, Newts. I think there really could be this year. Got to take the U there. Bulls gonna get Boyd. What teams are playing? We got USF versus Miami Hurricanes. If you want to get a prediction in, going over to Twitch, Mylk TV, MYLK TV, get your prediction in, win some channel points. Well, 78 overall, USF. The Bulls, they have 76 offense and an 80 defense. Versus the Miami Hurricanes, who have an 86 overall team, 89 offense, 88 defense. That's a really good team to have to face there. Do you only play sports games, or do you? I'm going to do some other stuff too, Bryn. I haven't done any here in a bit, but I'm definitely down to play some other games and stuff like that too. Like off stream, I've been playing a lot of Peak, and I've actually streamed Repo before recently as well. So does Miami have? And October, by the way, we're gonna play. Of course, we're gonna do what? Football during football nights, but nights off where we don't have like sports that I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna probably play some scary games. So I don't know if y'all are down for some stuff like that, but we might do that sometime. Time for a hurricane to land in South Florida? Oh, no. They could be in the NFC for sure. I think so. I would love to see what they can do. But anyway, Miami Hurricanes are also 13th ranked here in this. I don't know if the preseason polls came out yet. They haven't been this game. And Repo is fun. Yeah, I would love to do some other games and branch out, do some stuff like that. The U. David, thank you for the likes, and Colin. 38,000 likes tonight. Y'all have been really popping off with the likes, so thank you guys. All right, so the Hurricanes versus USF Bulls. That is a rough looking duck, I'll tell you that much. Repo's fun. I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm kind of waiting on an update for it. Also, I don't know, maybe I should get into gambling and I should practice some Uno on stream or something, right? All right, let's see how this goes. Good work, appreciate you. Yeah, thank you for being here, Brand. Hopefully you enjoy it. What are some stuff you would like to see? So Miami's up 7-0 here at the end of the first quarter. Is there other games that you like seeing? So the U is up 14-0. Okay, I meant to hit the quarter. Why play scary games when you could look at that duck? I mean, that's fair. That's very fair. 14-0 here. We'll see if USF, the Bulls, got anything in them. Okay, so they do get 6 on the board. It looks like they went for 2 or something, didn't get it, or missed the extra point. So now we're going to hop in. They're down by 8. They have the ball, 1:50 on their own side at the 40. But we'll see if they can get it done here. Yeah, no need to play scary games when you got a duck like that to look at. Ball snap, throw over the middle. It is caught. And 2nd and 2. By the way, App State should have beat Miami a couple years ago. Is Carson Beck starting? No. No, he's in the NFL. Right? Carson Beck's in the NFL, right? I don't think he's going to be started. He's with the Rams? Would be unreal. It would be. Can USF come back and get a big upset throw down the field? It's caught! And a big gain there. It's going to cross them deep into the territory, down to the 31. I think he transferred there. Oh, yes. That does sound right. Yeah, Miami. I think you are correct, actually. Yeah, you could be off your... No. That does sound right. That does sound right, actually. This is USF with it right now, but... Yeah, Carson Beck is on Miami right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now because I think, like, him and his girlfriend transferred there. Or, like, she went somewhere nearby. But, like, they're both there. That 100% checks out. Yeah, because the other quarterback's pretty much taken over. Here we go. 1st and 10 here. They have the ball at the 20 yards away. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Had me thinking I was losing. I couldn't remember, but yeah, I've been checked out. Throw to the end zone. He goes up and a touchdown. And the Bulls are a 2-point conversion away from tying this one up, and this could be a shocker if they can come back. But again, there's still 1 minute left and 3 timeouts. Transferred to Miami, then, oh my gosh, did he actually? He transferred to Miami and then cheated on his girlfriend immediately? Wow, that's tough. Not tough in a good way. So here we go. A 2-point conversion for the Bulls. Yeah, it was crazy. Man, that's awful. My boy. Nah. He's not even that good either. He got his car stolen, and then she... Oh, wow. And it fakes the handoff. He's got a receiver. Throws to the... Oh, it's picked. And the 2-point conversion is no good. The interception there for Miami. Miami gets the pick. Just kidding, that's terrible. Right. Right. Man. I know. All right, so they're throwing up the U here. The U's excited. I don't know if they should be excited at being this close, but maybe. Man, he had all day. He should have threw in that back corner. If he would have back corner threw it there, I think that would have been fine. But, man, that's tough. So, oh, they're going for the onside. Oh! Okay. I was about to say, I was like, there's no way. So speaking of Beck there, I think that's him. And they're going to take the knee, and that'll end it there. Carson Beck takes the knee. And 14-12, Miami going to survive. Miami's going to survive. So let's try to make this a little bit larger. So Miami expands slightly there. You shocked? Yeah. I'm shocked it was close. So South Florida's gone. Let me put in here that Miami won. It was good to see them in Imperialism. Right. Utah versus BYU would feed families. We'll see if it happens. It could be. It could be next. KU. Is it going to be Michigan? Yo, what's up? Welcome in here. Matty Ice, how we doing? Welcome. It's going to be Wolverine time. Yeah, being close to a surprise. Yes. All right, just a reminder. So I have to tell y'all every time we do this, I just want to make sure y'all know this. Look, I know their location. If it goes left here, they could not face Iowa State because they don't touch this land. Same thing with Northwestern. If they wanted to do that, they would have to be touching that land from the center part. The only teams they could face will be Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Miami, or Notre Dame. Just because that's the only teams that they touch. That's how this works. Except for Hawaii, which is an exception, but Hawaii's out at this point. But just to let y'all know. KHC, thank you for the likes, thank you for the follow. Welcome in here, CMU. All right, so let's spin that wheel. Do we have any Michigan fans in here? And it's going to be Michigan at Notre Dame. Wow, I don't know if Darren's in here, but this is going to be a good one. Michigan at Notre Dame. And this is going to be a fun one to put in for the predictions as well. So, Michigan and Notre Dame. All right, 2 minutes to get your prediction in. If you're on Twitch, who you think is going to win that one? Going to be close, right? I think it will be a close one. Who y'all think is going to win this one? We got it. I legit don't know who to pull for. I know Darren would love to see this one, but Notre Dame finally showing up. Notre Dame. Notre Dame is 5th. And then Michigan. The Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry. It's 85 overall. Michigan Wolverines, who have an 82 offense and a 92 defense, take on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 88 offense. I'm sorry, 88 overall, 89 offense, 90 defense. If I know anything from this, KHC says, go blue, taking Notre Dame. 400 on Michigan, but don't feel great about it. From my understanding when watching this, it seems like offense is definitely the thing that it helps decide a lot of these. Now, could be wrong, but we'll see if that's the case. I'm gonna try to keep track of this. We'll see if that is the case here in the future. But the offense of Notre Dame is heavily better. But we'll see if it sticks. I don't think it does all the time, but I'm gonna see if it does here. Notre Dame versus Michigan. See how the Irish do. Oh, that ain't fair. They're using a higher power. Michigan leads all-time series 25-17-1. Well, will they play like a champion today? We're about to find out. But yeah, 40. But how you doing there? Has Arizona State? Yes, Arizona State is in this, and they have a large area of land, Matty Ice. So, if I'm not mistaken, I do think Arizona State's in there. They beat. I think they're still in. We'll check after this if you want to hang around, but they have been in it. I know they've been in it quite a bit. They've had a few different games, to be honest with you. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Appreciate that. We're at 44,000 likes. We're 6,000 away from 50,000 likes here tonight. So make sure y'all tap that screen if y'all are watching. So let's see how the first quarter goes. It's 0-0. Defense is prevailing here currently. Michigan able to get a touchdown first. Michigan looked like they were going to score again, but they weren't. So 7-0 at halftime. Michigan is up. So back and forth. Notre Dame not able to do something. Michigan has it right now. Let's see. Can Notre Dame get a stop? They do. So Notre Dame's ball. They're down by 7. It's 7-0 here. 4:47 left. They have the ball at their own 10. They got a long way to go if they want to get this done. Yeah, sounds good. I'll be here. I'm sorry. I'm just curious if you've done anything with them yet. Yeah, they've been here. They've won some games for sure. I can't remember exactly if they let's see. I'll look for you right now while this is loading the next play. No, they're out. BYU holds that area now. Sorry, I had to check. Yeah, BYU holds that area. I can't remember exactly what happened. I have it uploaded to my YouTube though. Rolling out 2nd and 5. Deep throw caught, and he's down to the 38-yard line. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't think they lost to BYU. I think they lost to someone else who lost to BYU. Yes, I'm on there right now, KHC. I'm right there right now. It's the same name and everything. Yep. And we're doing predictions and stuff like that. Sorry about that. And a run here. And 2nd and 9. Yo. Hey, Key. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Just came from there. TikTok. Thank you so much for coming over here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Did they lose to New Mexico, who then lost to BYU? Might be wrong. That I don't think it was New Mexico. I can't remember who it was. Part of me feels like I remember they had a crazy game with UNLV. I don't think it was New Mexico, though. Maybe it was Air Force. No, that don't sound right either. Going back, 3rd down and 3. It's going to be thrown. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 3 here for Notre Dame. Are you going with an agency? What do you mean? Like on TikTok? I do have an agency. They lost to UNM. Was it right? I can't remember who it was. I'd have to check. I'd have to check back. 4th and 3 here. They're going to punt it away. What is Notre Dame doing? So here we go. Kick is away. It's going to be inside the 15. Here comes the return. And he's down there. So it's going to, let's see. Will they get a stop here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm with an agency, Mr. Beto. Yeah, I've got one. I've got a stream key. Thank you. I appreciate that, though. Under pressure. Rolling out. Look, he's going to be sacked there, so Notre Dame gets a stop. We'll just keep watching defense here. I'll look on my phone to tell you real quick. Definitely was Air Force. Had to call an audible on Air Force. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Let me see if I can figure that out for you. Here we go. Going back. Looking. Throw over the middle. It's going to be caught. Michigan trying to get the first down, and they do. I think they lost to BYU. I'm about sure it was BYU, and it's going to be 2nd and 12. They're going to take a timeout here. Going back here, play action pass, 2nd and 12. Oh, he fumbles. The ball's open, but he's going to lose some yards there. It's going to be 3rd down and 24. Do you know where I could find one because I want to go on a Mac? Like an agency? There's a link there. No. Message me. I'll see what I can do, Mr. Beto. I'll try to get you to the right place, but I can't. Off the top of my head, it would be a lot of information. And it's kind of hard, but yeah, just message me. I'll see what I can do there. BYU could at least be understand. Yeah, I think it might have been BYU, honestly. I'm not 100% sure. The stadium polls should be louder. Right. Oh. 2-minute warning here. So it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Notre Dame needs to get a stop here. But Key wants that first down. It's going to take a lot to get that far. Yeah, I got you, Mr. Beto. I unfortunately can't give them out, but I can maybe send you the right way. There was a dude I found on here. Are we still in? Yeah, App's still in, Chase. Don't worry. App State is still in. They're going to try to hand the ball off here. They're going to run. Just try to run out the clock as best they can. They're going to lose yards, but the clock will continue to run here. Notre Dame, by the way, will get the ball back, but they will not have any timeouts. Michigan should low-key just run. Right, I mean, keep the clock running. We know how bad the clock management has been here. So if they just rely on that, it'll be fine here. So Key is nervous, but will Michigan be able to get a stop here or not? The kick is away, and it's going to be caught at the 43. Does KU beat Missouri? No, Missouri's not played anybody yet. Under pressure, throws. He's caught it. And he just crossed the 40. Down to the 38. A big gain there. But they need to hurry. Minute 13 left here. Thanks for the likes, Colin. Appreciate it. As Kentucky, Kansas. Kansas has played quite a bit, yeah. Kansas has taken up quite a bit of land here. They had a win earlier. Deep throw. Caught in stride. 10-5. Home run ball, and Notre Dame will not go quietly. And he's getting nasty with it. And an extra point away from tying this one up with 54 seconds. However, Michigan, all 3 timeouts. Man, what a play. Yo, what's up, Jericho? Welcome in here. How are you doing? But a home run ball there. That was wild. We love that. The Irish tie it up with a home run ball in stride, able to get that one down the field. Go for 2? Should they go for 2? What would y'all do? Would you go for 2 or just kick the extra point if you were the coach? Yeah, sorry. When I saw KU, I mean Kansas. No, I got you. Yeah, Kansas University has. I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes I'm like, I know people will say like KU, but I'm like, am I missing somebody? But yeah, no, Kansas has played for sure. Good, how are you? I am doing well, having some fun here. And the extra point is good, 7-7. Go for 2. Always go for 2. I think you go for 2 if you're on the road, you know? If you're on the road, you go for 2. But if you're at home, I do understand the extra point. But, like, I don't know. No timeouts is tough, though. But here we go. Here comes the return. We'll see if the defense for Notre Dame can step up there. A spin there. And they got a long way to go. They need a field goal. But they have 3 timeouts and 16. They're at their own 16. Go Irish, says B. With points coming hard. Goodbye, I would kick. Yeah, I get that. The 2nd and 8. That is true, too. There's not been many points scored in this game. I mean, that was the first touchdown on a home run ball. Kick it. Yeah. You would lick it. I mean, you can lick it, too. I don't know how much that's going to help, right? That's a perfect typo. 2nd and 8. Why are you running the ball? I don't know. I don't know why they're not throwing it here. Running is crazy soft. Right. With 3 timeouts. Why are they running it? Why don't you just launch it? Is this the first game? Not of the night, Obi-Wan Kenobi, but we've been on for about 2 hours now. Well, about an hour and a half now, but we're going to be live for a little while here. Not with J-Lo. 7, 6, 5. It's because it's Michigan. And we're going to overtime, it appears, unless he just has a crazy run here. But nah, Notre Dame says we got this. The clock management's awful. We're going to overtime. A jet sweep with 3 timeouts. Oh, man. Michigan, man. Michigan. We're going to overtime. Who y'all got? Who you think's going to win in overtime? Michigan or Notre Dame? Let me know in the chat right now. College football, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Brandon says Notre Dame. So, Michigan won the toss. Michigan will play defense first, so Notre Dame will be on offense first. The crowd, Larry likes Notre Dame. But yeah, jet sweep with 3 timeouts. That's diabolical. 7 overtimes, 9-7 Michigan. All right, so here we go. Notre Dame with it first. Under pressure, he tried to throw, but he was hit as he throws. It's going to be incomplete, 2nd and 10. KHC likes Michigan. But no, I got you, Key. That jet sweep was a terrible, terrible option. And after this next game, Key, if you want to, we'll get in on a prediction here on Twitch so you can get that there. On the purple app, I should say. Ball snapped. Looking. All day to throw, but no one to throw to. He's just going to throw that one away. And now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Notre Dame in pressure here. The defenses have really been holding on to this right lately. They've been the reason everything's going the way it has been. Colin, thank you for the likes. Brandon, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you, thank you. Did we get to 50,000? We did. 53,000. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Seriously, appreciate that. So 3rd down and 10. Ball snap. Oh, 2. What a play. There was trying to do way too much there. And it's 4th and 16. They got to kick the field goal here. College football said it was going to be Notre Dame. He tried to do way too much on that play. He tried to hang, and then just 3 Wolverines right in his face. That was way too much there. Try to be cute, and they got him caught. But 4th down and 16. And this is not a give me. All right? This is like a 48-yard field goal here. So here's the kick. It's up. It is good. So Notre Dame do get a field goal, and Michigan can get a touchdown and win it. So if Michigan gets a touchdown, they win it. So here we have it, ladies and gents. 1st and 10. Ball's going to be snapped. Michigan throws. It's caught. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. And it's like maybe if they would have done this a minute ago, they wouldn't have even had to go to overtime. It's a weak 3 points. It really was. So they're down already to the 2-yard line. Michigan has a chance to win the football game. They do. They're down at the 2, and a win here would be huge. Knock it off Notre Dame. On the road, they could get a touchdown, wins it for them. They're 2 yards away. Will the Wolverines march on? Can they get it here? 2 more yards. First and goal. Ball snap. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. Nobody's there. They can't stop it. And the Wolverines are going to go into Notre Dame, get the dub, and knock out the Fighting Irish. That was a very weak 3 points, 100%. But Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, gone. The Wolverines moving on. They're battle-tested. They've had a lot of games, and they prevail here. Imagine the NCAA used the Imperialism College to determine a champion in real life. It'd be crazy, right? It'd be so crazy. All right. So, man, oh, man. We'll look at the map here with all the newcomers in just a second, and then I'll get y'all caught up on pretty much what everything looks like currently. But Michigan expands Big Blue a little bit further, and Notre Dame is done. Thanks for coming. Hate to see you leave, but we got to do it to find the one team left. So, if you are new here, look, here's the map currently. Here's what we have left here. Utah taking a lot of Colorado. They took that. So I do think BYU beat Arizona State now, on retrospect there. Is your team still in this game? Let me know in the chat. Is your team that you pull for still in here? Let me know. We'll see. And, man, Michigan with a huge upset win there. They're in. They're in there. You're not Bordeaux? I know I'm not Bordeaux. I'm sorry. I like Bordeaux, though. He's pretty cool. Man. But Michigan knocking out Notre Dame. To be honest, you like a couple of teams. I mean, hey, me too. And Dominic, thank you for the follow there. Appreciate that. And that was Notre Dame just got knocked out. So Notre Dame gone. And we're down to 58 teams. 58 teams here. How you doing? Welcome everybody coming in here. If it's your first time in here. Bama is still in here. Oh, yes, UNC is still alive in spirit. This is good. This is as good as that guy. I'm not trying to... No, I got you. I got you. Appreciate it, Key. But, yes, here's what we have here. I appreciate the compliment there. I mean, I'm not trying to be as good as whoever. You know, I know that they do it better. They're definitely more integrated with that. And that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm just having my fun. And I enjoy this. So, I'm not claiming I'm better than them. I'm just having a good time. So, I hope you guys are too. But, look, BYU expanding. Got a lot of land there. Wyoming expanded there. Oregon has won a lot there. Washington, if they get picked, by the way, there's only one team that they could face. Open land here up in the northeast. And then Montana is there. Alabama beat Auburn in what was a boring game, honestly. Having a great time. Love the content. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that. Wake Forest beat Virginia Tech. Ohio State's expanded. Miami is in the way of Ohio State and Michigan. The other Miami here, they have this L shape. Is that foreshadowing? We'll have to see. But they took out South Florida earlier there. Baylor expanded. TCU got knocked out by Texas. UTEP's still there. Sam Houston has been an underrated team. Louisiana Tech looked good here. LSU expanded. They took out Tulane and a couple other teams down there at the bottom there. It's just as good, if not. But yeah, a lot of stuff to be figured out here. But I'm excited for it. Kansas has expanded quite a bit here. They took out Tulsa and Missouri State. Mizzou's still in here as well. Wisconsin got knocked out by Iowa State, so a lot left. Penn State expanding. Syracuse hasn't been touched. But, yep, that's where we're at here. 58 teams left. Let's spin that wheel and see who comes out on top next. And it's going to be in Georgia, maybe. Maybe Illinois. We're going to Illinois, ladies and gents. Do you have any Illinois fans in the chat? Are there any Illinois fans here in the chat tonight? Could we have the Battle of Illinois? No, it's going to be to the right here. It looks like Indiana, and this could be a wild shape here. Just that we won't get the game because Miami is going to beat OSU. Illinois fans don't exist anywhere. Oh no, the shade at their fan base. So yeah, I think that is yes. So we're going to have Illinois at Indiana. Indiana's kind of like my sleeper team to get this done tonight. I'm not going to lie. Indiana. Illinois. Might have misspelled something there, but hey, we'll take it there. Memphis has gone crazy, haven't they? Yeah, Memphis has. Memphis has really gone crazy in this. I'm not going to lie. By the way, if y'all know what Purple App I'm talking about, head over there. We're doing a prediction right now. Who you think is going to win here? What's my team? I like North Carolina State, the Wolfpack. And I also like the Appalachian State Mountaineers. I used to pull for both. And then App State was in the FCS. Wasn't a problem as much. But now they both play in the FBS. So it's like I still love both a lot. When they face each other, though, I would pull for NC State. But I do love App State as well. Indiana by 20. I was in Boone the day that Appalachian beat Michigan in the Big House, too. That was a great day. Indiana by 20. Could be. Could be. I really think that Indiana will win this. We'll see. So, by the way, that prediction didn't work that I said that better offense wins. It didn't work that time. That's so cool. Yeah, it was awesome. It was a good day. Illinois 17-10. Cal said they don't have fans, so I'm going to be one. Oh, wow. I actually did not realize Illinois was that highly ranked. Oh, I did not realize that. Wait. Okay, so I'm Indiana, 85 overall, 89 offense, 88 defense. Illinois fighting Illinois, 82 offense, or 82 overall, 85 offense, 86 defense. See, that doesn't really add up there. Didn't think about that. Right. But there we have it. That's what's going to happen here. Oh, dude, that's so cool, right? In. That's what I'm saying. The preseason ranks are not out there, the frauds. Yo, what's up, Accepting the Life? Welcome in here. Get your prediction in. You only have like 10 seconds or so. But let's see who wins. Hoosiers or Illinois? I think that's how you say it, right? Illinois? Yeah, it might be. It might just be smoking something. Bama should be 3. 92 special teams. It's got to be a 92 special team. Welcome, Accepting. How are you doing? Welcome in here. Indiana 53%. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what the prediction is looking like here. All right. Battle of the Big Ten, though. Big Ten matchup. Thanks, bro. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. All right. So, I'm ready for football to be back, but we are getting into the swing of things, so it's going to be a lot more. I'm excited. We're waiting here. Nothing. Back and forth. So, Illinois scores first, 7-0. 60K, let's go. Thank y'all for the likes, ladies and gents. 60K likes in the stream. Thank you. So, it's 10-3 right now. Illinois up at the end of the first half. So, let's see how the third quarter goes. We're tied. And we're hopping in here. Fourth quarter, we're tied 10-10. Let's see what Indiana does. They have the ball right now. 3rd and 5 and they're on 39. So, can they keep their drive alive? Thank y'all for all the likes. Appreciate that. We'll see how many likes we can get tonight. And if y'all want to check it out, we're doing predictions and stuff like that on the Purple app, you know, like when your eye twitches. And if y'all want to check that out, you can check it out too. 4th and 2 here, so they're not able to get it. They'll probably punt it away. Too close? Yeah, it doesn't get closer than tied. Man, oh man. So, here we go. And here comes the kick. We'll see what and they're just going to wave at it. This is how you doing there. So, 1st and 10 at their own 18. Ball snap. They're going to hand it off here. Run up the middle. He's got a lot of space. And it's near a first down. They're going to give him 2nd and inches. So, yeah, Really appreciate everybody locking in with the likes tonight, too. I just lost to IU in year 3 in my first college football playoff game. You're from Wisconsin. Ah, okay. You're Wisconsin. Gotcha. Welcome, Dusky. How you doing? So, I haven't done a lot. I did some Road to Glory, but honestly, I've not been playing this game lately, except with y'all. So, everything I've been doing has pretty much been documented. But thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate that. Colin Dusky. And Brandon as well. Thank you. So 31 here for Illinois. It's wild to me that they're ranked 10. And Indiana's not even ranked. Who knows, though? I'm excited for college football this year. Looks, throw to the side. It's going to be caught. And a big gain here. Tried to spin out of it. Down at the 35, but 3.5 left here. And little Coco, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you. And we're live on YouTube as well. YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, just for everybody who does not know that. But it is close. It's close as it gets. If you're on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Would greatly appreciate that as well. Love to have you back in here. And that really helps out the channel. So leave a thumbs up. Thank you very much. And if you're behind, everything of these streams is uploaded to YouTube so that you can see the old games. A throw here. He's going to get the catch. And it up for a first down and break a tackle. So big plays there. So if you missed any of the previous streams, I've got everything from this series uploaded. So you can go check it out if you want to. So now we're getting below the bleacher simulator, seeing if there's a couple going to go kiss and make out under the bleachers like every game. That used to be the biggest problem I used to see during high school games when I was a kid. I would always see that. That always would happen. A run there for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10. Under 2.5 left. You'll go. Hey, I appreciate that, Key. Thank you. The 220. And yeah, if you post chat, your chat will be on there. So you'll see your name on the video. So anybody who goes on over to YouTube, you'll see them there to the side. And a throw here, because the chat and all that, it goes on to the video. So it's just a cool little thing, how you can be a part of the channel. You'll be part of the documentation. So the 2-minute warning here. Illinois taking their time, but that's all they need to do here. I don't know how long you're going to be live for, but I'm trying to get you to 100,000 likes. Well, I appreciate that. We'll see. We'll see. We might try it. We're usually going to go. The usual time I'd be getting ready to wind down would be like 30 minutes, but we'll see how long it goes tonight. So here we go. 2nd and 8. They're going to hand the ball off front of the side. They're going to lose some yards here. It'll be 3rd and 10. 1:55 left here. Now, if they can get a stop right here, Indiana 100% calls a timeout. Are you part of the documentation? Yes. If you've typed on the purple app, you know. But they're down at 10. Ball snapped. Looking. Throw over the middle. It's going to be caught. And not enough for a first down. Indiana immediately takes a timeout. Yo, what's up, JP? How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome. We're doing some live Imperialism. So field goal attempt here. It's a bit of a long one. It's going to be about a 49-yarder. Definitely manageable, but tough for a college team. The kick is up. And it's good. So Illinois takes the lead. They're up by 3. And now can Indiana come back and do something here? All right, appreciate that, Key. Thank you so much. I don't know if I have the things popped up to where if you do subscribe, but thank you so much for the subscription. Good man. You're at the beach. Heck yeah. Hopefully you're enjoying the beach. Enjoying the last bit of summer here as it is about to wind down before school and college and everything starts back for people. And football season too, but a tackle there. So 1st and 10 here for Indiana. They're down by 3, and they're at their own 21. They just got to get a field goal, but can they get more than that? They have 2 timeouts left too. Not like they're going to use them or efficiently do them right, but you believe in the Hoosiers? Let's see if the Hoosiers can do anything. A throw. Caught. And they're going to get some yards. By the way, the shape of Indiana on the map is kind of weird and a little wild because I think they took Vanderbilt's spot, if I'm not mistaken. And so it's, no matter how this goes, it's going to be very, like the shape almost looks like an S, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it definitely curves. 1 minute left. Hoosiers. Throw. I thought, okay, so that was a pick. That was perfectly thrown to him. Who was he going to? There for a second, I was like, maybe the player's just in the wrong jersey or something. But, like, he threw that right to him. JP, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. But man, that was awful. What was he looking at? I want to see a different, like, oh, that was a terrible, terrible play call. Terrible decision. Not the play call, but the decision was awful. And now he's going to keep it himself. He's going to run to the right side. Second down and goal, and a timeout was taken. And they're going to that bleachers. They're going to check in on the couple. All right, let's see. Do they get a stop? Okay, so they did get a touchdown, but it's a 10-point game. And Indiana's ran out of time. 20 to 10. 20 to 10. That means Illinois is going to come out on top. Man, oh man. You know what I was talking about? This is like it's kind of a wild shape. So Illinois takes over all of this from Indiana. We'll get rid of that. And now Illinois expands. Be even larger. Man, oh man. They can bank on these. There you go. See, look at that. Look at that wild shape. Now imagine if Alabama takes it. Like, all of this could be Alabama. But, like, that's such a wild shape, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we're at right now. So Illinois takes out Indiana. Which you don't really want to win that one because there's so many different teams. You really don't want to play that often in this. It's kind of a mix. You know, it's kind of a mix, but it is what it is. All right, who's next? Who's next? We're in the M's. Minnesota. It is Minnesota. All right, here's a chance to get this last open slot here. However, it's either going to be an open slot, Wyoming, or Iowa State. Yeah, Ohio State's still in it. Ohio State's taking up quite a bit of land, so Ohio State is still in it. Yes, sir. All right, let's see here. Where will Minnesota be going? All right, that's nothing there. Too high up. It's Montana. It's Montana. They escape having to face an opponent again. Minnesota's scared. I don't know if they're scared at this point or if they're just, you know, trying to play strategically. But this just means that they are taking over Montana. So now, we'll expand this slightly just to make it a little bit larger. They've escaped the game. So look at that. There's no more escaping land for Minnesota. They have to have an opponent next time. But luckily, the only open spots are up here, and that could only be 3 teams really that could get there now. But that's what we have. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So they stay here. 57 teams. Let's spin it again. Thank you for the likes, Kaylee and Colin. Thank you. And Evan, thank you guys so much here. So, Virginia, UTSA. It's going to be Virginia. Looks like a pew-pew. It does kind of look like a pew-pew. Virginia. We could have Ohio State here. I know that's JP's team. This is entertaining. I'm glad that you enjoy a little Cocoa Puff. That feels like a pet name. I feel like I'm like, I appreciate you, little Cocoa Puff. To the left. Welcome. I'm glad that you're enjoying it too. Okay. I think it is. It looks, yep, Ohio State. So we're going to have Virginia at Ohio State. We've had so many games at Ohio State too. So let me get this prediction going here with the purple app. So Virginia and OSU. So gonna win some channel points. Head on over there. Oh boy. I will say though, Ohio State struggled against Bowling Green. So, Ohio State struggled against Bowling Green. So, I don't know if the same thing's going to happen here, but. Yo, what's up, Keela? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You're going to cry? Don't cry. Don't cry. It's not over. Be happy it happened. 70,000. Let's go. Thank you for the likes tonight, y'all. Seriously. Seriously, thank you guys so much here. Appreciate all the support y'all have had. So, it's Ohio State's at home. What happened to JMU? They got knocked out earlier by Navy. Navy knocked them out. All right. So, I completely passed them up, didn't I? So, 80 overall. Virginia Cavaliers have an 80 offense, 78 defense. Excuse me. Ohio State Buckeyes, 88 overall, 91 offense, 92 defense. Pretty good here. Evan coming in here with the gift. The Let Him Cook. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that one. Live got 5 in the last 5 minutes. Show your likes too. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, controller disconnected. All right, sorry, the controller wanted to disconnect there. All right. Nope. Here we go. Appreciate all the likes, everybody. Seriously, means a lot. You got 1,200 on OSU. That's a good prediction. I mean, hey, we'll see. So the Buckeyes coming out. All right. Big teams are playing now. Killer, thank you for the likes. Ryan, thank you for the likes as well. Colin, thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Here come Buckeyes. Evan with the likes, too. I'm so ready for football season. The walkouts are better, in my opinion. Yeah, these walkouts are really good. The walkouts are really good. Thank you, Little Cocoa Puff. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, Colin. Everybody with the likes. I see y'all. Thank you so much. If I have missed you, I'm so sorry. But if you do tap the screen 100 times right here over my mic, there will be like a little pop-up for you. I forgot to hit that in time. All right, we're going to have to watch a play. Take us away. We'll see what the Buckeyes do here. You used to the stadium and the fight song? I bet so, right? That's your team. So we'll have to watch one play. So no tackle there. And how did the prediction go here? Let's see. So 62% of the 62% of the channel points are on Virginia. 38% are on Ohio State. So hey, let's see if somebody comes out on top of that. Right to the side, caught in the backfield, and not a lot of gain there. It'd be wild if they're able to pull off the upset, though, right? So, all right, here we go. Ohio State goes down and gets a touchdown. So 7-0 here for the Buckeyes at the end of one. And back and forth, 10-0 here for the Buckeyes. All right, so Virginia gets a touchdown at halftime, right before halftime. So first half, 7-10. We'll see how the second half goes. So the Buckeyes have the lead here. They're up 17-7 because they got another touchdown. Now they're up 20-7. Cavaliers need to do a lot here in a short amount of time if they're going to get it done. So they're still up by 13. Make it by 19. It's pretty much done and dusted, and it is. Ohio State Buckeyes easily handle the Virginia Cavaliers. So the Cavaliers is done and dusted as well. Easy peasy, pretty much. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. It's over. All right, Virginia. Nope. I could maybe make it just slightly larger. All right, so Ohio State expands a little bit more. I'd be worried about Navy, to be honest with you. So Virginia gone. Let me get these channel points out. Ohio State wins there. Easy money. Didn't even break a sweat. Yeah. Such a weird shape for Ohio. Right. It's wildly expanding awkwardly, but it's working out. So let's see who's next. Didn't even break a sweat. And Jacksonville State, we're going on down. All right, so they can face Illinois, Alabama, or Appalachian State. So that's their options here. Where will they go? Up and to the right. I think that's App. Let's check. I think it's up to the right. Let's check, though. Nope. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Right in the middle of the S. Okay, I can't. All right, let's see. I'm going to put it down here a little bit. Okay, it actually is Illinois. Because of the border here, it touches the orange first. So, it's going to be Jackson State at Illinois. It is such a weird shape. Yeah, look at that. Expanded out, taking over West Virginia. There's still parts of Ohio for them to take. Let's get this here. So we got Jax, ASU. It's not App State. It's slightly off. Illinois. It doesn't quite touch App State. I thought it might, but a little bit short of it. But here we go. It's gonna be JSU at Illinois. No, you're good. You're good, Brandon. It was close. It was really close. I thought it was at first, but I had to move the thing down because I couldn't really see. Because like the cover was covering it, but oh well. But it's gonna be good nevertheless. Illinois back in here. That'd be a wild upset. It would be. Illinois should win this. But how would you feel if you were an Indiana fan? You watched Jackson State beat them? How would you feel? Like, see Jackson State go on the road and win that when you lost to them? Come on, Jacksonville State. All right, so Jacksonville State, Gamecocks, 70 overall, 69 offense, 66 defense. That offense is nice. Is this career mode? No, we're doing Simulation J87. We are doing a Imperialism game mode. But welcome in here. Okay, likes in 5 minutes. 6K likes in 5 minutes. Let's go. Thank you, Coca Pop. But we're doing some stuff here. You would give up your fandom. It'd be tough. It would be tough to deal with in stomach, honestly. I mean, it would really be tough to deal with. But Illinois, the Fighting Illini, 82 overall, 85 offense, 86 defense. This is going to be tough for them. We'll see. It would be really hard to get done. What does everyone pick a team? I don't get it. What do you mean, what does everyone pick a team? It's like everyone picks a team that they think can win, you know, or your favorite or whatnot. There's like, it's no pressure either way. After this game, once you see the map, it'll make more sense. Yeah, that's true. After you see that, yeah, I'll quickly, hold on, I'll show it to you in a second. Can I pick a team? It's just for fun. So like basically, hold on. All right, so like, look, here's like what the map looks like, and every team is competing to be the last team left. And Jacksonville State has got it, and with the arrow that we just had, right here, it was up to the left, and it would just hit Illinois. So that's why we're having this matchup that we're having right now. So that's just kind of how it works. So just a short explanation, but you'll see it more as time goes on. But hopefully you enjoyed there, Jane87. But welcome in here. So Illinois get a field goal here. 3-0 is their lead at the end of the first quarter. And 17. Okay, so Illinois is up 17-3 at halftime. They're just destroying right here. Why no Maryland? Maryland got knocked out. They lost to So Jacksonville State has it right now. They're down by 7. They got knocked out by Navy. Navy beat them. So after your team gets beat, they're no longer in the game, and their territory goes to that other team. And we're going until there's only one team left. A lot of teams have been knocked out. My favorite team was knocked out too. So hand off here, and they're going to be tackled to the backfield. 2nd and 15 here. But Jacksonville State trying to get a touchdown here, which could tie it. But not a whole lot of time left here. But yeah, it's a really fun concept. I'm glad you enjoyed it though. Yeah. You ever been to Maryland? It's a fantastic place. It has been years. I have been to Maryland, but I was a child, and I don't recall it. I remember, like, I was very, very young. I don't remember everything about it, but we've seen some family up there. Run here to the right side, and he's got a solid run here. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Inside the 20, down inside at the 17. And a 1st and 10 here for Jacksonville State and the Gamecocks. Doing pretty good here. But I've never been to Maryland. I've heard it's nice. I would never be opposed to visiting there. I would love to travel the whole United States. If this channel were to take off enough for football, I would totally travel and meet people in different places and stuff like that. Here we go. They're going to hand the ball off front to the left side, and they're going to get about 5 there. I still think you could be an NFL commentator. Well, thank you. We'll see if that day comes, but yeah, we're just enjoying it right now. I would love to work in sports in some way. Whether it be commentator or whatever it is, you know. Do my own sports show in some way. That'd be a lot of fun. But here we go, 2nd and 5. Or if it's just gaming and being a content creator. He's going to keep it himself, and they've had some good quarterback design runs. 3rd and 4 here. I kind of like the independent way where you can do what you want to. I think there's a lot of fun with that, but we'll see what the future holds. We're just having fun with it now, you know, while I'm going through college. Or marketing, so, you know, it should help me. But 3rd and 4 here. Who do y'all want to see win? Illinois or Jackson State? Going back. He looks. He thinks he's going to keep it. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Not good. 4th and 4. They're going to go for it regardless here. This is a good concept, to be fair. Yeah, I like it. So here we go. 4th down and 4. Can they do it here? 4th down and 4. Shotgun formation. You want Jacksonville State? All right, Kaylee, we'll see. Goes back. The protection's coming. He's going to lob it to the back of the end zone. Goes up. He got it. With the pressure there, he's walking on nonchalant. But he got it. He went up and went for it. I did not think he was able to come down with that one, but man, what a catch. And the upset is potentially going to happen there. It goes up for it. And again, in college, you only need 1 foot down, but holy cow, what a catch. In Jacksonville State. Looking good. That was a crazy grab. 3:32 left here, and they keep it alive. He did climb the ladder. And they're an extra point away from tying this one up. Man, oh man. Make sure y'all tap that screen. If you're first time here, make sure you follow as well. And the extra point is good there. Your buddy coaches for JSU. Well, tell him he's doing good right now. You know, he's virtually in here because this is totally real. Nah, but that's awesome. That's really cool, Swindy. Steven, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you for the likes as well. We're live doing this every single night pretty much. So if you've enjoyed this, we started with every team in the United States, and we're going to go until there's only one team left. And it's on my YouTube if you've missed other ones. Illinois with the return here, and they're going to be inside their own 20 here. Would you be upset if the guy in the white changed soccer, if the guy in white changed soccer to football? If they change what from soccer to football? I'm so confused. Sorry. I mean, I love football, man. I couldn't do without American football. I've used soccer and football interchangeably in certain circumstances, but I couldn't do without my American football. So 2nd 11 here. Can Illinois do something here? Oh, okay. I thought that's what I meant. I mean, I don't want it to be changed permanently, you know? I mean, but I see what you're saying. If that's what you mean, then, like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? I'm going to call it whatever. I say soccer or football. It's not like that changes anything. It's like, prime example, I still say Gulf of Mexico. So it's like, it's not really, I don't know. Anyway, 3rd and 5. Throw over the middle. It's caught. And 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 there. We're approaching the 2-minute warning here. By the way, both teams has all 3 timeouts, so that could be interesting too. Ball snap, and the ball off, and they're going to get some yards, but that'll take us 2-minute warning there. We're getting close to 100,000. Let's see. We are about 12,000 more. Let's go. Just call it the Gulf. I mean, that's fair too. Yeah. I mean, if someone said the Gulf, that's immediately where my mind would go to. So I mean, that makes sense. Looking, throw deep left side. It's caught. And across midfield, they're going to be at the 46 inside Jacksonville State territory, but they are just across midfield there. Yeah, what's up, Key? Welcome. Big throw there and a catch. But yeah, I mean, that makes sense. If someone just said that, Larry, I got you 100%. But yeah, App State's still going and they're still in it. Chase, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome back. Going back, looking, throw to the side, and immediately gets out of bounds there. Low Cocoa Puff, Jane87, Colin. Everybody with the likes, thank you guys so much. I do see that you guys pop it up. Appreciate y'all. And Brandon as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So 2nd down and 9. Ball's going to be snapped. Look, throw. It's caught. And 3rd and 1 coming up here. Jacksonville State will want to stop. 1.5 left. They got to think about using these timeouts soon because, like, especially if they get a tackle here behind the line of scrimmage. This is a close one, and Jacksonville had an unreal drive with an unreal catch to actually bring them back into this one. We'll see if they can capitalize off of that. Here we go. Minute 12. They're going to try to run here, and they're able to stop them in the backfield. So, 4th down here. Very risky to kick from here. I don't know if they can go for it. Let's push for 100,000. We'll see it. We're going to get to 100,000. Let's go. So, they're going to go for the field goal attempt here. This is a very long kick. In fact, it's about a 56-yarder. The kick, it's up. It is good in Illinois. Kicking it from the other side of the stadium almost, especially for college. And that's huge. So 1:05 left here. Illinois takes a 20-17 lead. But Jacksonville State has an opportunity here to try to come back for this one. Can we get to 100,000 likes too? Appreciate y'all so much here. 91,000 likes. We might get there by the end of this game. But 1:05 left here. The Gamecocks trying to come back in this one. Kick is away into the end zone. Here comes the return. They need a field goal to tie this one, a touchdown to take the lead. But 1:03 left here. Let's see if they can manage clock well. They have 2 timeouts. Will they take advantage of this the way that they need to? They need to be careful. We know poor clock management is the deal with this game, but will they be able to overcome that too? Throw over the middle. A good throw here quickly. And they're going to get 9, but they might want to hurry up. They will take a timeout. At least they're using their timeout. Yo, what's up, Seattle? How are you doing? Welcome, Doug. Welcome back. They're taking a knee. Here we go. They're going to hand the ball off, run to the left side. He's got a 1st down, so that'll stop the clock temporarily. But 53 seconds left here. Might want to hurry. Welcome, everybody coming in here. Make sure that y'all follow. Make sure you follow so you don't miss stuff here in the future. But man, 49 seconds left. Clock is ticking down. And I've been trying to go live every night about 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So roughly that time. Throw down the field. It's going to be caught in stride. And he's down about the 50-yard line at a timeout taken. I think that's a perfect chance for them to do that there. So they're at midfield. I think they're actually doing pretty good so far with the clock management. They have no timeouts, but 38 seconds left. They have plenty of time to get stuff done here. Looks, throws, caught at the 40. So they're at the 39-yard line. I think they're just at the end of field goal range. We'll see if they can keep going here. We could see this go to overtime. We very well could. So the clock is going to run here. They've moved and spot the ball. You think they get a field goal here? So 1st and 10. 24 seconds left. Can they get a quick out and stop the clock? Throw here over the middle. It's going to be caught. But can they get the 19 seconds left? They better hurry. They may want to try to get the kicking team out there. But it's 13 seconds left here. Oh, 12, 10, 9, 8. Oh, I'm telling y'all, I'm so worried about this. We'll see if they send out the kicking team automatically. No, 3, 2, 1. And they didn't get the playoff in time. Oh my gosh, the poor clock management just cost Jacksonville State an opportunity to send it to overtime. And we have seen this before. And unfortunately, it strikes the Gamecocks. At Illinois, wow. Why did they not spike it? I know. Just a simple spike could have changed everything. They need to fix that. That's CPU for you. Ruined the game. I know. It's unfortunate that that is how that one ends after a good attempt there by Jacksonville State, but we'll remember that one. Probably my only gripe. Right. I'm playing $5 grand to my first $5 grand. Okay, that's 101 how to get banned in the stream. More money, easy money. So man, oh man. That is tough there. Jacksonville State had an opportunity, but they could not come out on top. Illinois with the win. Man, oh man. WD safe from the spam con. That's what I'm saying. Wait till like the football season comes around. It's like mods are needed because that's all that this chat becomes most of the time. Well, it's not all it becomes, but there's so many more because we have a lot of people that come in during the football season for stuff. So unfortunate for Jacksonville State. They had a good effort, but not able to take down Illinois. But yeah, a great game. Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. I enjoyed that one very much. Even though it doesn't necessarily go perfect, it was great. All right, so we're going to spin another one here. 55 teams remain. 55 teams remain. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. FIUers are going to be Florida. We're going to Florida regardless. Which one, though? It's the Gators. We got any Gators fans in the chat here? Any Gators fans in here? We could have Gators versus the Noles, Gators versus Miami, or Atlantic. Florida Atlantic with the Owls. Where will it be? Who will they have to face? And it's going to be Florida Gators at Florida State. Florida Gators at Florida State. So let's go FSU and Florida. FSU's at home. Predictions in there on the Purple app. If you want to check that out. We're live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube if you want to check those out as well. Mylk TV everywhere. And if you've missed previous streams, going over to YouTube and you can see those previous streams as well, kind of cut down. Florida State's at home. We're almost to 100,000 likes, by the way. Thank you guys so much for the likes tonight. Seriously. Y'all have been unreal. Breaking, like, we haven't had this many likes in so long. So thank you guys so much for all the help tonight. Literally been an amazing night. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Go Tigers. The Tigers are still in it. They're looking good too. But thank you guys so much for seriously for everything that y'all have been doing. Y'all really welcomed me back after being away for a long time. So thank you guys. What are we doing right now? We're doing a Imperialism here. Here's what it looks like. The map does. We got after the spin there, 100,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. We just hit 100,000. So thank you guys. Seriously. It means the world to me. Purdue is not in. No. But we're doing Imperialism here where it's going to be Florida taking on Florida State. So Seminoles versus Gators. Go Longhorns. Longhorns are in it. Yes, Longhorns are in it. And we're getting ready to have a battle here in Florida between a rivalry, a classic, the Sunshine Showdown. Florida State versus Florida Gators. And if you want to get your prediction in, head on over to Twitch. Get that done to Mylk TV, Mylk TV. But let's get it going. Thank you guys for all the likes tonight. Seriously, it's been an amazing night. And we're going to see how this goes. And we might have time for some more, too. We'll see. We'll see here. What about Notre Dame? Notre Dame just got knocked out, actually. All right, on that note, you're outie. Hope to see you stream more regularly from now on. Yeah, that's the plan, Colin. That is the plan, to be on here more live and more regularly. So thank you very much. I appreciate all your contributions to the likes and stuff, too. And you have a good night, Colin. Thank you. So here we go. The Gators going into one of the toughest places to play. Pre-game tradition, Florida State has one of the best ones. I'm not going to lie. So glad that we got to see this at least. Jan87, thank you for the likes as well. Thank you, Joker, as well. If y'all are new here, please make sure you follow. We'd love to have you guys back. I'm live every night, starting at about 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Florida going to curve off them. Also saw Bama won the Iron Bowl. Roll Tide. Yeah, they did. They did win the Iron Bowl. Anytime. Thank you, Joker. Thank you. Yeah, it was not even close. We didn't even hardly do anything at that one. A little bit of a spoiler, but yeah, it pretty much easy win for them, the Matt. But how are you doing? Welcome in here. And look, I'll make y'all a deal. There are 55 teams left as of this second. There's 55 teams left. We'll get down to 50 tonight, and that'll be it, okay? We'll get down to 50 teams tonight, and that'll be the stream, okay? So we have to eliminate 5 more. Throw here. It's going to be caught. A big gain here for Florida, and that's going to be the first play here. Do they have a hurry-up offense? I hope not. Man, he's just emoting and celebrating so much. All right, here we go. So we'll go for a little bit longer tonight too, but make sure y'all follow. And like I said, every night 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 6-7 is the score at the end of the first quarter. Florida State is up here. It's already for college football and NFL in real life. Feel like it. Yes, I need that crisp fall weather for sure. So Florida State up 10-6 at halftime. We'll see how the third quarter goes here. But I'm so ready for football. The crisp air, the beautiful days. I'm ready for it. Florida State's got it right now. And they're up by 14. Can the Gators come back and do something here? Can the Gators make it a one-possession game? They do not. Florida State has it. 1:09 left here. We're not even going to see the game. Okay, so now there's not enough time left for them either. They can't. They give it away on a pick on the first play. And they'll run out the clock. Man, I was expecting. I know, right? We didn't even get to see it. We didn't even see it. They just dominated. So there was no point of hopping in. But Florida State handling the Gators easily here. Gators are gone. The Gators are gone, ladies and gents. Anybody who predicted that for the Gators? Nobody predicted FSU, so don't worry. You're not going to lose your points. But, man, ever bet against the ACC again? Right. Never bet against the ACC. So the Gators are gone. Florida State prevails. And the Seminoles logo is getting ready to get huge. Because, man, are they celebrating, and they are taking up a large area of land there. Look at that. 20 to, yeah. Absolutely wild that they got knocked out of that way. So, the Florida Gators are now gone. We're down to 54 teams. Like I said, we'll go until there's 50 teams remaining, and then we'll cut it for the night. But here we go. Let's see. We're going to do until there's only 50 teams left here tonight. We'll see. The Gators choking. They did choke. Rutgers. We're going to Jersey. Do we got any Rutgers fans in the chat? Are there any Rutgers fans in the chat, ladies and gents, here? Maybe we'll avenge Florida opening weekend. Might. And Dill, thank you for the follow there. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any Rutgers fans in the chat? Let's see. So where will the Rutgers be going? And it's going to be at Temple. So Rutgers at Temple. I don't know if those exist. Are there any Rutgers fans, period? See, I don't even know. I know, like, I got friends that have lived in Jersey, and I don't even think they necessarily pull for them. So let's get a prediction in here. Let's see if anybody is down for that. So Rutgers and Temple. Mild matchup. It is a mild matchup, especially from where we just came from. So maybe it'll go quick for y'all, but hey, maybe we'll get a good game too. This will be a low stadium polls. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. So Temple is there, 72 overall. And the Rutgers are here. So 82 overall on offense, 82 overall, 82 on offense, 82 defense. All right, that is a balanced team. Rutgers are so balanced. 72 overall for Temple on overall, 67 offense, 70 defense. I feel like Rutgers are going to probably win this one, but we'll have to see. 82 is generous. I don't know. I mean, I've seen stuff like Rutgers play, but I don't know enough about them to know whether that's spot on or not. But hey, let's figure it out here, ladies and gents. Dill Master, thank you for the likes, by the way. Thank y'all so much for all the likes. Over 100,000, so it really means a lot. Thank you guys, seriously. This could be a game of the day because how equally bad they are. That's what I'm saying. Those ugly, bad games and stuff like that, Cocoa Puff, those are the ones that, like, end up being some of the best. So, like, you never know. I mean, that's one thing I love about, like, college football in particular is, like, there could be two bad teams and it'd be one of the craziest. 3-0 final score. It's like a 3-2 final score. Were y'all in here that one game where there was a safety? Were y'all in here? Who was in here for that? I can't remember what game it was, but there was a safety. And they only had like 2 points for the longest time. I can't remember who it was. Rutgers get a field goal. So 3-3. We've already broken the prediction we thought there. That was last night, I think. Yeah, I couldn't remember which night that was or when, but it was an interesting one. So still tied. All right, so 10-3. So 10-3 here at the halftime. We'll see how this one goes. Rutgers are still up. 13-3. Rutgers up. So Rutgers currently still up. 13-3. And Temple have it right now. Can they score and make it a more interesting game? They do not. The Scarlet Knights. What will they do next? Scarlet Knights have it, and they expand the lead. They're up by 17. Looking like Temple might be on the way out. And with 22 seconds left, that is the case. So 22 seconds left. It's going to be 20-3. So Rutgers, make it quick. And they're going to win 20-3 against Temple tonight. Man. Hey, at least it was quick work, right? At least it was quick work and we can get back to these other games. Does that make y'all feel a little bit better? I know it's like, I know that nobody was really excited about that matchup. But at least it's over. The Rutgers there. Yeah, we'll make it a little bit larger there. Hard to see anyway. Crowd goes mild. The crowd's going to be like, wait, I thought this was a different game. Different teams here. It's kind of the games we need, though. I mean, yeah. You'll never forget, you know, years ago I went to the Statesville versus Lake Norman football game, and the final score was 2-0. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Let's see. So, you predicted Rutgers. Congratulations. Who won? Channel points there. All right, let's see. Let's get Temple out. So, sorry to the Temple fans. Temple Owls are gone. So, here we go. 53 teams remain. Happy it's over for it. Yep. So, where are we going next? Iowa. Is it the Hawkeyes? We got the Hawkeyes. This is their first appearance in the stream. So what will the Hawkeyes do here? Excited to see where they will be going. And it's going to be to the right. And that's going to be Northwestern. So Iowa at Northwestern. We got any Iowa or Northwestern fans in the chat? Anybody pull for these teams? Iowa. North. And, all right, get your prediction in. There we go. Northwestern. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Northwestern at home. No matter what, it'll be easier because North Carolina State's my team, so. Be starting in the ends anyway, so. And Iowa. I know Iowa might actually be a pretty decent team here. All right. 82 overall offense, 80 offense, 84 defense for Iowa Hawkeyes, and the Northwestern Wildcats, 78 overall, 76 offense, 78 defense here. Spent a season at Northwestern as a quarterback, and I did the exact same thing. I literally did the same thing, Brandon. I was so upset. I had to work, though. I never got to actually play. But come on, Hawks. Do it for Caitlin. Can they do it for Caitlin Clark? We'll see. But yeah, I actually played at Northwestern too. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. When I got in, we finally started winning, but weren't able to overcome a bad defense at times. Trust yourself. That's kind of sad that like they don't have a way to hang that up like when they're entering there, so they have to have a dude go stand out and hold it up. That's kind of sad, bro. But a Big Ten matchup. Hey, maybe that dude gets paid well, you know? I don't know what the payment is for something like that, but I hope he gets paid well. Here we go. We'll see who comes out on top, Hawkeyes or Wildcats. And all right, Northwestern gets a field goal to start it off. So 3-0 here. I know notoriously like Iowa games take or nothing. You got to start somewhere in Road to Glory. I mean, it's right. So 10-0 here. So Iowa is up 10-3 here. And I hope NCAA basketball has women's teams too. No, I agree. I hope so too. We'll do a men's and women's Imperialism if that were the case. If they have men's and women's for NCAA basketball, we'll do men's and like we'll do 2 separate Imperialisms for that. So hopefully cheaper than nil. Yes, yeah. I can't remember what quarter we're in. All right, so Northwestern down by a lot. They couldn't score on that drive. We'll see if anything else happens here. Iowa's just pouring it on. 51 seconds left. It's over. It's over. I was going to take out Northwestern. I hate to break it to you, but Northwestern just did not show up. And see, that's why we got to play for these teams, because they're not great. And that's why they were available. That's why they were available, right? Sad day for the boys. Sad day for the boys. Unfortunate there. And the team that makes me think of, make sure that's there actually a little bit, just so that they're more central to where they're at. Hopefully cheaper is to hang it up. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're paying the man. So if you did predict, I know what he predicted that, so don't worry. No points going anywhere. So Iowa knocks out Northwestern. Northwestern had a game that wasn't too bad, if I'm not mistaken, in the past, but not able to come out on top there. So 52 teams. We got 2 more to eliminate tonight. Nevada's still in. Let's go. Go Pack. There you go. We'll see if they do it for you, KJ. And it looks like we're going back to Florida. It is Miami, Florida Hurricanes. Who's it going to be? Who do you guys want to see? Do you want to see them face off against Florida State, or do you want to see them take out, like, go after the Panthers, FIU, or the Owls? Let's see, though. Hurricanes, where are they going to go? Down. All right. So that's going to be at FIU. So it's going to be Miami at FIU. I'm sorry it didn't go Florida State's way. But it's going to be Miami at FIU. And yo, probably won't do any more predictions. I don't think there's enough people to do them right now on Twitch, but FIU at home here. This could be 30-10. I mean, it could be. It really well could be. Who do y'all think is going to win? Y'all got a score prediction? FIU. See. 74 overall, and then Miami. Come on, pop up there. All right, so 86 overall, Miami Hurricanes. They have an 89 offense, 88 defense. Florida International Panthers, 74 overall, 73 offense, 68 defense. This could be a quick one. 35-3 could be. This could actually be destruction. I love the bands in this. I know I've said that quite a bit. All right. FIU intro. We'll see if it's pretty good. Any FIU fans? FIU 14-13? All right, Matt. We'll see if we get a crazy upset here. FIU about to get beat like a drum. 99-0 FIU. I love it. Wonder how much Miami paid for this one. Right. It's how much money they paid to have this game. You're calling for an FIU upset over Miami? Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Can the Panthers beat the Hurricanes? Unfortunately, I know the answer in that in hockey, but let's see if that's the case today in college football. And Nick, thank you for the follow there. Appreciate it. So 7-0 here for the Hurricanes. I would love to see that kind of scoreline in a hockey game, Panthers versus Hurricanes. Anyway, 10-0. That was funny, bro. Thank you. Unfortunately, I'm a Hurricanes fan, so that hurt me, but 10-0 here. So they're way up. Okay, can the FIU Panthers make this closer? Oh, I thought they were getting close there for a second to get some points. But no. Miami just wins at 10-0. 10-0. Nothing for FIU. And that terrifying duck is back. That duck scares me, y'all. I'm going to see that in my nightmares. Not as bad as I thought. No, I got you. But hey, at least this part of Florida's gone and we don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? So Miami takes that. And they have all of the South here, so sorry to FIU, but hey, look. Miami taking up their spot here. And Miami versus Florida State, looking like it's happening here. How do you make that map? I have Photoshop, and I did it myself. I actually drew every line that you see. I took a map of the United States, and I traced it, and I did everything myself from every little bit. Everything is something I've done. I make my own maps and stuff like that because I love this series. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. I love this series. So, but all right. So Miami is going to knock out FIU. All right, we got one more game. You can't see the logo. What logo was it? Love the effort. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I retrace it, and I actually have to redo it because I forgot to add an Air Force. I'm going to have to actually go back in and make sure. It was between OSU and Michigan. Miami, Ohio. Miami, Ohio. If you want a team to check to see if they're in, let me know. If you don't know if your team is in or if you want me to check for a team, let me know, and I'll check for you real quick. We'll look at the map here. I'll just kind of go over here. See, we got UConn, Syracuse, Buffalo, Rutgers. Go Charlotte FC, baby. You know it. With the crown, baby. With the crown. Ajimon, come back. Derby Counter won't love you as more than I will. But yeah, here's kind of like what it looks like. Navy, Duke, Georgia Tech hasn't done anything. Clemson's not even showed up yet. We got some teams here in Texas, UTEP and UTSA that haven't been here. New Mexico State. Cali's looking like this. Oregon's doing good. Minnesota's just going manifest destiny westward. And Iowa State in a weird situation because Wisconsin selected them. Nebraska just chilling with their corn. Kansas expanding to the east. OU looking like a rifle or something. Look at this. All kinds of stuff here. Baylor trying to take Texas. Baylor versus Texas. That'll be an interesting matchup. I think we'll get that soon. Who do you guys want to see for this final match? LSU looking good here. So only one more match tonight. Who will it be? Who will it be? I did not mean to start Premiere Pro. 1 second. I'm going to have to take this off. All right, there we go. So here we go. One more match tonight. Who's it going to be? And the final team of the night is going to be Texas, UCLA, UConn, UCLA. We're going out west. UCLA. All right, so they could face off against San Jose State. They could face against USC. It could be BYU. It could be Nevada. It could be Stanford. A lot of options here. Tragic, tragic. Tragic day. Who will the Bruins face? Minute around. It is going to be San Jose. So it's going to be last game of the night, UCLA at San Jose State. Maybe a little anticlimactic, but hey. For San Diego State. Who did San Diego State lose to? I can't remember that one, actually. This should be good. Could be. I don't think UCLA's that great in this one, honestly. So San Diego, or no, I'm sorry, San Jose, the home team, and then UCLA. 78 overall, UCLA. They have an offense that's 82, and the defense is 76. San Jose State has a 73 overall team with a 71 offense and a 76 defense. Defenses are the same, so hey, we'll see. Trying to give optimism. Right. Maybe it will be good. Low scoring, probably. Sometimes the most beauty you find is in the games you least expect. Can't you do conferences to make finding the teams easier? I can, but it's just easier to just go alphabetical, you know what I'm saying? Because like then I'm like, wait, which conference are they in kind of thing? If that makes sense. But yeah. I get that though. Like sometimes it does blank. Plus everybody's changing, you know, and like the Pac-12 has 2 teams right now, and I always forget who's in it. Isn't it like Washington State and Oregon State, maybe? All right, so UCLA versus San Jose. See how this quarter goes. Back and forth, and nothing there. No, think of it like there. Yeah, unlike the Pac-12. That's what I'm saying. It's like Pac-12 has 2. It's a Pac-2. 10-0 UCLA. Bit of a dominant. 17-0. It's not even close right now. It's not close. 17-0, 24-0, 8-24. That's it. Mr. Pac-12. I did too. 24-8. So they're able to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but that's not going to help them overall. And that'll be a quick exit here for San Jose. They just showed up. They just got here to the party. Wait, this should shape up to make things more interesting, though, heading into tomorrow's stream. Because let's just look at this map here. Let me get this fixed, and then we'll look at the map here. Because we've got a lot of stuff that I think is going to be fun. So UCLA, the West Coast looking good. We got Stanford, UCLA, USC. They're pretty prominent teams here. Your favorite part was the ending? Oregon and Washington is going to be a match. Washington, whenever they're picked, they have to face Oregon. I mean, if they get picked. The only thing is the reason why we wouldn't do this one right away is because, like, if someone beats Oregon, then that's who they have to face. Minnesota took out Montana so that there's no open spaces except here. The only way that could happen is if UConn or Penn State is not going to, but either if UConn or Syracuse expand this way. But say Penn State beats Syracuse and UConn, and there's no other team that could come back here, we're just going to give that to whatever team. Rutgers beating Temple today. Navy able to beat James Madison today. Duke beat UNC. Ohio State coming over this way. I can't remember the team that they beat this way. I can't remember. Kent State and Miami just hiding out. Same with Eastern Michigan. Michigan beat out Notre Dame today. Huge for them. Notre Dame being gone there. Ball State still hanging in there. I think they're the one that knocked out Purdue. Iowa expanding, beating Northwestern. Iowa State still there. Illinois taking this wild shape here. Alabama right here. Georgia, Florida State knocked out the Gators. So Cincy, that's right. Oh, Cincy lost to Ohio State. Cincy lost to Ohio State, but it's a team here. Maybe that was James Madison. No, I can't remember. It's a team in Virginia, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But a lot of stuff. Miami is expanding, taking over a lot of Miami area in South Florida. LSU looking good. Louisiana Tech, Memphis right there as well. What team will sneak into the top 10 by avoiding being played? That's the question, right? UTSA down here, UTEP. I mean, those are teams that are like kind of stowed away. Same with UConn up here, Syracuse, Buffalo. Like, they have to get selected. Georgia Tech is in a terrible spot. Like, they are in what is the most terrifying spot that I feel like you could be in with everything surrounding you. And yeah, Missouri hasn't faced anybody yet. So, I mean, Central Michigan, all they could face, or I'm sorry, yeah, this is Central Michigan. All they could face would be Michigan. So, what is this? It's imperialism. Why does Iowa State have Wisconsin? Because they've taken Wisconsin for themselves. Yeah, I'm trying to explain it to you. Deep breath, Joey. Deep breath. So basically, this is imperialism. This is imperialism, and we go with only one team left. We started this game, and oh yeah, I gotta take out San Jose. So we're down here, and these are the only teams left. We only have 50. And we're trying to get down to where we only have one teams left, and they're playing against each other, simming in this game here. So this is where we're at right now, and we're only going to go until there's one team remaining. So this is what the map currently looks like. That's why, and I know it's a lot, but this is what's going on here. And that's why it looks this way, and I'm sorry that that is the case. But that's what it's looking like right now. But yep. Here's what's left here. And like I said, we're down to 50 teams. And every team is faced whoever they've randomly been assigned to based off of random drawing and spinning of a wheel. So there's 2 random things. It's like a random team and then a random spin of the wheel. So that's how things are determined. But that's where we're at. But yep, that's it today. We have 50 teams remaining here in college football. We had 136 to start, but we are going on down the line. But thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be heading out here tonight. We're going to be back again here. Blake, thank you for the follow there. I'm live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. If you guys have missed any of the previous streams, they're uploaded to YouTube. I didn't get the last one, the 4th one. This is the 5th one. But I didn't get the 4th one uploaded. I'll try to get that one uploaded so it's good tomorrow. And then I'll try to get the other one uploaded for this weekend. But look, good night. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We will be back tomorrow about 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's kind of the goal. So again, make sure you follow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Really appreciate all the likes. We've had 106,000 likes here tonight. So thank you guys so much. Again, it means the world. Check in on your friends. You never know what they're going through. And just checking in, saying, hey, how are you doing, could really save their life. Mental health matters, so always focus on that. I appreciate everybody for being here. Y'all have a good rest of your night. And 50 teams remain in this, and I'm excited to see who comes out on top. Y'all have a good rest of your night.